Alright, we're back everybody. Hello, welcome back to Phantom Brigade. How's everyone going? Everyone's been having a good week so far. Mother Cherry, hello, good to see you right at the start of the stream. Good to have you with us. Bit quiet at the start of this, so more people will show up when they're ready. So, alright. DVS Dragon, hello, how you going? And good timing. Kinda need the hydration right now. But yeah, hope you've been good, Mother Cherry. Alright, so we were more or less on the tail end of trying to get Nordtre liberated. Yeah, she's kind of early, but that's alright. So, okay. What do you mean early? You're like right at the start of the stream. Alright, so in terms of pilots, we've got a few that are out in terms of like needing to rest at the very least. So they're fully fatigued. At least one is by the looks of it, and the others have been recovering because they haven't been on missions for a bit. So that's good. So yeah, Icicle I'm probably gonna have to just let sit out until until we go for the last mission potentially in this region maybe. We'll see how we go. So okay, now we already did our configurations and everything, so we're pretty much all ready to go here. So, let's head to the province. Hey, Flamin, how you going? Alright, so, yeah, we have another two more to get here. To which, yeah, there was, like, one over here and one over here, but I really doubt I'll be able to reach them before the timer hits. And I want to potentially go for the breach, potentially, because it also goes for the pilot pod. At least for all of these. Because we don't need camp supplies. Rare subsystems also might be nice, but I feel like going for the pilot pod is probably going to be the better one here, because we haven't got that many of them. So, okay. I mean, I'll try going for this. I don't know if we'll make it though, but because like we are all the way over here. So in terms of doing this and then going over here to the breach, I don't know if we've got enough time for 16 hours. But we'll try it anyway. See if we can make it, because we do have some good speed so far. Also, speaking of which, before we move, upgrade. Ooh, right, I can afford this now. Well then, I guess I'm grabbing that. Finally got the full of salvage 4. Nice. So we can. So basically, even when we don't have the cargo crates with us, this will be going at absolute maximum now, which is freaking awesome. Then we need to, I think, work on mobility next for the map. So, okay, well, that's at least a good start. Alright, so, before we move, let's just, yeah, make the save for now. Okay. Now, it's 2 AM, so you're pretty tired, and it's quite late for you, isn't it? Okay, so, overdrive is on, so let's see how far we can get to. Yeah, getting that plus breach. I don't think it's possible. We'll see. Okay. So you come across a broken down transport truck with Cascade military logos emblazoned on the side. Several soldiers are offloading crates, but paying surprisingly little attention. Go broken, try to steal one of their large crates, or go for uncommon components. Let's go for broken. So, alright, even the soldiers are so focused on the broken truck that they don't even notice one of the crates being carted away. Unfortunately, when you crack it open, you find it mostly full of scrap. Oh, we got basic components instead of... alright. Alright, let's see if we can do this at the same time. 6 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours... Okay, we make it. Okay, we make it. Just. Okay. So I'll just create a fresh new save first before we go in on this. Okay. So let's head in for this breach. Let's have a look. So, oh, we got turrets on this one. Okay, so we need to... Yeah, because this is... Destroying the garrison on site, expects to take defensive potential reinforcements. Would sway the enemy from trying to hold the base. Okay, so it's really just... We just kick their asses at this point. So, okay, so we're basically dropping in here. There are some buildings. There is terrain as well. There's like high hills. But if I get a sniper, if I get like a long range one up here, it might get some good shots in from this spot. That is a maybe. Okay. He was a handsome streamer to mute me. Oh, well. I wouldn't say ridiculously handsome, but I'll happily give you the time out so you can go to bed. So, alright. Off you go. You go to bed. Alright. So. Yeah. Pretty sure this is where like the turrets potentially are. But okay. So, alright, so we've got 6 contacts that are 2 of them are turrets. Okay, so 2 turrets, and the rest are 4 defenders. Then we've got 3 rangers and 2 berserkers coming in after that. Okay, sure. Okay, so let's drop our people out for a second. Alright, so at this point then, who do we bring? We definitely bring someone who's got range. So I think we bring in Lars. So Lars can go onto this one. So you'll bring his links. There we go. So you'll be in for my long range. But Icicle, he can't go. He's at full fatigue right now. So unfortunately, I can't send him out. Think you're still moody? You're hurt and fatigued, but you can fight. But yeah, you're currently just in half health at the moment. Kind of don't want to risk you if I don't have to, because you're still just it's not really the fatigue I'm worried about, it's your health, because you're currently bruised, so you'd be easier to knock out if you get hit. And considering the build you've got, you do get hit quite a bit, at least from what I've seen anyway. So although you do have this, yeah, you do have the sniper rifle, but we don't need 2 snipers I don't think for this one. So for now I think you just sit out, which I think is fine. Okay, so I mean, I might as well send Liam out, because he hasn't really had any action yet. So, yeah, because his fatigue is already still at max. So, I'm fine with bringing out, bringing you out with BT. Okay, then, who else? Probably might send Dan out. Because Hecaton I kind of want to leave for, basically the final mission. So I could bring out Meat Shield for this, maybe even R1 or even both of them, because they're both still good in terms of fatigue, and so are you and Katachan. But no, we definitely need a frontliner, so I'll bring Bob, and he's got the shotgun now. Then yeah, probably R1. Yeah, bring an R1 with his mirror. So we've got basically 3 shield people up front plus the railgunner, so that should be fine. Okay, so in that case, let's see. Because you've got the mine layer at the moment, so you're fine as you are. So you got long dash. What if I give you good old cargo rack? So you barely lose anything, so I might as well give you this. So alright, let's give you... Yeah, let's give you the level 3 cargo pack, that's fine. Then... So you've got speed of 21, you've got speed of 14. Because yeah, if I put this on you, what happens to you? Oh, you actually suffer. So no, you won't. What about you? You suffer a bit as well. Because you go into the slow area. No, it's fine, just 1 cargo pack, that should be fine. Just so we got a lot we can take back with us. That's kind of the whole point. So, okay, railgun repeater and SMG for Lars, railgun repeater shield, shotgun shield, and another rail. So 2 railgun repeaters and shields. So pretty good. So should be able to shoot through buildings pretty easily. Bob will be pretty much just up front doing what he does best, but this time he's got the shotgun now, so he's not mid-range anymore. He is now close range again. While Lars goes shoots from the back. That's kind of the idea. So okay, I think we'll go with this team and let's rock and roll. Actually, save it before I do this. Might as well. So I'll just overwrite this save here. Alright, off we go. So let's see how this goes. Because yeah, it's only 2 turrets, so even if they do have a generator, I don't really care. We can just snipe it. They can just snipe the towers anyway. So, alright, here we go. Gain negative IFF code. We got hostiles in range. Engage at will. Reinforcements should be coming soon. Alright. Alright, we do have an alarm oh, I don't think any of us can actually do any damage to buildings. Oh, you kind of can with your SMG, but hang on. So what about the rest of us, guys? Because, yeah, that doesn't do any damage. So the railguns don't do any damage to buildings, and nor does the shotgun. Yeah, okay, so... Whoops, okay, right. So, I guess the reinforcements are coming in. That's entirely fine. I guess we could just do it. Alright. So, okay, so... Alright, so here's Lars. Let's get you up on top of here. Nicely set up. And then you just start sniping because they're in range, so you might as well start hitting them. Could even go for the turret if you wanted to, but no, actually, let's double check in terms of like, are any of these guys dashing or are they just moving? They're just moving. Okay, so they're free pickings. All right, so you can just start hitting them. So we could even do. I don't think mine layer is really going to do anything here. I could throw a mine layer there if I can. Ooh, I might be able to. So if I put the mine layer in first, and then drop it over here. Don't know if it's gonna be blocked though, but so I'll just put it like right here potentially. It says it's blocked. Okay, you can't do it then. That's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this tower's blocking this shot. It is, yeah, so you can't do it. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Because yeah, I would like it to be there, but no, you're just gonna snipe. That's fine. So let's get you to work. So we'll go for the open shots because there's nothing in the way. And you start venting after this. Alright, now you just start doing damage. Is that second one also going to hit that one as well without it being a... Yep, it's... Okay, so that's some damage. And we go for this guy next potentially. Because he's going to be... Yeah, he's going to be beyond the building by then. So you shoot that way instead. And you vent into next turn. Yeah, because this is going to shoot through all of this. I'm pretty sure you're not going to do any damage. So really, your best bet now is shooting this guy. I think that'll potentially do. Push this to the near the end, I think, as well. No, it's not relevant. Okay, just pull it back then. Just don't attack another time. So we'll just leave it like that for you. Hey, Havoc, good to see you. How you going? 40 stream streak. Very nice. Okay, so the rest of you blokes. Okay, we got a turret up here. It's not scanning yet. So let's see if we can get in there and destroy it before it becomes a problem. So, alright. Because, yeah, that is a long-range shotgun. I didn't even realize. Holy crap. Okay. Well... So I can move you a little bit forward. Dash up to the hill. You can probably dash a second time, actually. So you can get up to here. Then after you do that, you can go for... I had to block shot. Hang on. I think what we do is you run up to about here, jump up on the building. Yeah. Then... blast it. I don't think you got a second shot you can do, so let's just wait for you to cool down, just to so that if you need to back off, you can. So, alright. At least you're good to go. Is that gonna collide? Yes, it will, because your dash is much faster than his. So, alright, let's just wait it out then. Or if anything, I can even dash you up here, I think. So when you get to there, comes down to whether or not it's actually even a good idea. Because you're here at the moment. Nice, I could put you like right up here. That could work. Then, oh, that's not clean. Okay, hang on. You might need to do what I was planning here, originally planning. So I go up to like here. Dash all the... Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, then... So I got to like there, I think. So that plus the shotgun shot, I think, will actually destroy it. I think. There's on 927. For, oh, might not... Oh, actually, no, it's not enough. Hang on. Let's, might need to pull you forward a little bit then. Just a tiny bit. Then... At the end of the turn... Yeah, it's a bit better. So, okay. Yeah, so that shot should go off and finish, and then that should be enough to... That looks like it's enough to destroy it now. So that's 1056. 403. Ooh, it might still stand. Just by a tiny bit. Oh, that's alright. We can finish it off. Alright, so now your turn. So BT, where are you going? I guess you can also just go up and also just coordinate destroying it as well, maybe? How's your dash when you get to here? You can get all the way up there. That's pretty good. You're gonna shot there as well, but I actually want you to go for the max actually while you're up there. So you can go for this one that was getting shot at, or you can go for this one as well. Go for that one. Do you have enough for one more? No, you don't. You need to cool down. Okay, you wait. Wait and cool down. Okay, hey, Jaco. Good to see you. How you going? Okay, so... Yeah, that tower's not gonna drop, so maybe... Do I just switch to a shoot? Do I just switch to just helping finish off the turret? I should. You're not going to one-shot it yourself, but this is the way just to ensure that... Yeah, because you're shooting through the building for most of these shots anyway, so you might as well follow up after they've reached position as well, so therefore you won't hit anybody. And that'll do the trick. Hey, Lately, how you going? Good to see you. Thank you for the drink. Alright. I think that'll do. So, okay, let's begin. Got the hits. Hit. Alright. Sentry's destroyed. Okay, they've taken a bit of damage. Okay, so... You need to vent a little longer. That's entirely fine. They're not going after you anyway, so this guy is going straight for you. Yeah, that makes sense. So you'll need to get ready to shield that. So let's put you up to there for now. So you block that shot. Okay, you do have trouble coming. Alright, so... When's that shot starting? Like right at the beginning, right? So what's the way to do this then? Because then... Yeah, by the time those other shots go off, it's actually not going to happen. So really, what you can do is I might actually just dash you back and get you out of the way. So you could just do that. And that is... Yeah, Vulcan going through that. Unfortunately... Wait, is that Vulcan structure damage? It kind of is. So if I could actually draw them to attack you and, like, to attack the... Ooh... Not with the sentry there. Otherwise, I'd run for this and make him shoot the building, but... And that's a block shot regardless. Yeah, that one fires in the middle of the dash, so therefore that's avoided. And he's also shooting his friend doing that, actually. Yeah, he's shooting his friend doing that multiple times. Oh, ain't that fun on your part. Okay, yeah, he's trying to go for a scan. So, alright. He's at the scan in the half of the, in the other half. Okay, so you're down there for now. Don't worry, I'll get you out of the way in a minute. So, okay. So you go to here. In which case you could just step back up. Oh, you actually can't climb that. Hang on. I think I dashed you too far. Let's dash you down to at least here. So at least you're out of the way of the building, yeah. Yeah, I think that's timed right. I might push it a tiny bit back, just to make sure. Because yeah, you can see when the bullets fly. Yeah, that should avoid it now. So that's alright. Okay, well, you go for this guy, because he's right in your face. Now. So you won't have another shot prepared. No, you can't do another shot. That's entirely fine. What weight is he, actually? He's a heavy versus you being a medium, right? Yeah, so you can't shield bash him. It'll just be a mutual destruction. You can't do that. Because yeah, if I do this again, yeah, you are going to overheat. So, yeah, because you're at like near 0, like 18. Put you 102. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So it'd be like 29 or something before you can shoot again, which you can't, so that's fine. You shoot once, you do more than enough. Okay, so let's get you downstairs. Then, don't think, I mean, you can actually go for the turret from here. You gonna overheat? No, you won't. 99, that's not gonna be a kill shot though. Is that in, actually, hang on, I'm gonna double check to see if that's in range. Is that in range to get shot? Yes, it is, okay. Okay. Okay, so maybe... Yeah, it's going to be a little bit awkward trying to do the movement here, because I can't go back down there because he's taking that spot now. And you're dashing there. If anything, you're probably staying where you are. Actually, no, you need to move, though. You need to move. Sorry, hang on a minute. So maybe... Maybe I'll just move you up a little bit. Because have you actually got a shot on this guy? You actually do. So you can go for him actually while he's open. You got yeah, it's optimally into it looks optimal the entire time. So you can probably just keep following up on this guy. So that's gonna make sure this this guy's not gonna get hit or anything, so that's fine. And the shot is going that way and he's gonna be over here, so that's actually safe to do. So alright, that's fine. So you can kinda just keep dackering him down then at this point. Although I don't know if I should do that. Actually, I probably shouldn't do that at the end of the round. So I think we'll just wait this out. Then probably dash down to prep for next round. Although you're gonna be nearly overheated. So what I probably should do is I'll dash you behind the building so you actually can you can spend the time cooling down. So all you gotta do is step back into this building here just to avoid getting shot at. So that should be fine for you. Okay, so then you're still doing this. That's entirely fine. I think with this plus the shotgun blast, this guy's basically, I think he's done, potentially. There's 402, 402, so 804, plus this one. That's very close, so really it's going to have to be just a luck thing, I think. Alright, so let's get you moving first, just so you can avoid... Yeah, because he's going to stay up there for a bit. So I'll move you to at least here. Go for a shot. So after you do that, then you'd be good enough to finish him. Then you just get the hell over to here and get ready for next turn. So you go to like here. So you stand behind this building. So okay. So at the very least, one of them, those should be down at least. Okay, but however, Lars, let's get you to work again. So, because I think, yes, that's potentially double hits. Let's see if we can get this to work, eh? So where are they all? Actually, we probably should start with. Actually, no, we definitely should do a shot and one shot first. So I hit this guy, because that is going to be. I think that's going to be potentially a double hit, or almost. So push it back a tiny bit. Yes, that's very, very close. So maybe like do one attack on something else first, actually. So we'll do... Could go with the tower first, actually. Because you're high enough to probably shoot through all that, maybe. We'll see. Then second one goes to here. And then that one should actually... Yeah, that's a potential double hit. Okay, we're good there. So at this point then... Keep going for these two while they're lined up. Then once they've stopped lining up, send the mine. Which is then... Okay, so now we do... this. And I'm going to drop it right here. So then... Yeah. That'll do pretty nicely. Keep venting. Then... focus on the gunner. Nah, don't do one more. I think that'll be enough. Because the amount of venting, I'm pretty sure, goes into the end of the next round anyway. And then that mine will go off and it'll blow up on both of them. Hopefully. Downside, I'm kind of mistiming it. Hang on. I might be able to do this a bit better. Yeah. That hits them both, potentially. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. Just downside, you're probably going to be venting for a bit longer, so... You are pretty far away, and you're doing a lot of damage, so let's see how this ends up going. So, yeah, hit the tower for at least one. Go for the double hit on them too, while they're open. Is that lower elevation or not? No, I don't think it is, actually. No, it's just, it's not behind a building either. That's a straight shot, yeah. Yeah, he's dashing at that point, so there's no point shooting at him. Not during that dash, anyway. Oh, he dashes the moment that fires. That might not get a double hit. Ah, it's a shame. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, at least that'll potentially do some good damage, though. Alright. Okay, I think that's all. No collisions, right? Don't see any. Alright, hopefully, yeah, hopefully you do avoid getting hit, but I'm pretty sure you will. So let's just find out if you do. Alright, so proceed. Crashing on him. And now he's shooting his friend. Mine goes down. And we'll blow up on both of them. Okay, they're losing pieces left and right. He's dead. He's crashing. Alright. That tower took no damage. You must have missed. Okay, or something around those lines. Alright, cool. So when's it doing its next scan? In the middle of the round. Okay, so... You're not in range to hit. You kind of are, but you're also cooling down. I don't know if you'll be able to shoot for a bit. Yeah, you can't shoot for a bit. So at least you can go for that. So you can kind of... Step forward a tiny bit. Then... Oh man, you're in range immediately after that. Okay, well, you know what we'll do is do this and then step back again. So at least you hit back, so therefore that scan won't go off. Okay, so then at this point, after here, like right here, 2.3, yeah, 2.35 seconds, that's when you're gonna move. So basically, like, here, I think. Because when it gets to there... See if that actually is... I think it is enough, actually. Because, yeah, now you're not getting scanned anymore. So... Yeah, so you're not getting attacked. That's good. Alright, so then... You'll be in range to get him there. There we go. Excellent. Okay, that should take care of that one. Alright, so... He's ejecting. I can leave him alone. Okay. He's trying to attack and fails. That's the one that's crashing over here. Okay. And this one is also ejecting. I'm going to ignore them both. Okay, they're both out. Alright, cool. So there's just one. So it's really just one left, and it's this guy at the back here. Alright, so Lars, let's get back to it then at that point. So, alright. Now I just need to make sure that, yeah, because I can't, yeah, that scan is in the majority of the turn. However, what I can do is you can kind of cheat that. You can dash back up here. So let's get you up here. So then move you across. Then you can blast him as well. With that plus Lars's shot, I'm pretty sure it's over. Because I don't think you can do another one. No, you can't do another one because, yeah, you almost overheat. So, and yeah, he can't hit you. What, can he not see you? Apparently he can't see you. Yeah, I guess not. Maybe that building's actually blocking the shot. Potentially. Doesn't look like it does. So it looks like you're gonna get hit. Okay, well that's fine then. I mean, if it really comes down to it, I always can just move a little bit further out and just go to here instead. So long as, yeah, because you're not gonna collide with the other robots. That's fine. And then you just go for that, and then that is absolute. That is definitely out of range. Okay, good. Constantine Jones, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, man. All right, yeah, we're just dealing with these poor sods that have decided to try to defend this base from us, and they're gonna fail. So okay. So unfortunately, yeah, you're gonna have to sit back a bit. Yeah, you won't be able to do anything for a while, but I can start you moving. Basically, at the end of this, so you can just start dashing. You can start just moving up. It's really just making sure you don't get shot at. Yeah, and then you can start moving. There you go. You're there. Awesome. Hey, R1, good to see you. You're on this mission, by the way. You're up here at the moment. You're waiting for the turret to finish to start his scan, and then you're gonna run up. You're gonna railgun that thing in the face. So. You've already helped take out this guy. Lars has basically soloed these three. More or less, because, you know, Lars being the sniper, he kind of makes sense. So, now you focus. Now we just focus this guy down. So the reinforcements aren't coming, because we're wiping him out. But yeah, good to see you, man. Hey, I hope you've been well. And the other two are rejecting, so I can kind of just leave them alone. That should be more than enough, though. I'm pretty sure Lars is going to take the kill before it gets given to to Liam. But Liam's got a lot of levels anyway. I'm not too worried. Okay, so I think that'll do. Because yeah, these two ejecting, and the other one ejecting. They're both ejecting. Like, this guy's dashing away and ejecting the pilot. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, might actually shoot through this guy by accident, though. And I can't move any further to the right. Well, I actually gotta hope it shoots by them. I mean, it's gonna shoot over him because it's high. Oh, actually, maybe it won't. Oh, no, it will. It might hit this guy, though. So we'll just have to make do. So I think this'll do. So, right, begin. One shot, he's already gone. Okay. Okay, shotgun blast. Hits that. Hits another one. You missed that. Huh. Oh, well, we went anyway. That's fine. So, we took, I think, 0 damage there. Yep, we sure did. You took a little shield. Bust, but other than that, 100% fine. Alright. So people who missed the start of this. So we start all up to here. How? Alright, so we started with, yep, so I got Lars right up onto here. This was his vantage point for the rest of the fight. So he was just going for sniping over here and dropping a mine here. So then these three were sort of using their dashes to cheat this cliff here. So we had, yeah, both R1 and Liam both were jumping up into the high ground. And then we also had Dan moving over here. But as you can see, he was just sniping what he can. So then he gets this shot off. We were going for these two go for the turret. Try to take it out. And Lars also helps out because I don't think it was going to be enough damage to finish it. So, okay, so then now this one was trying to move up. So he did block it, but I'm guessing his legs blocked that shot. I don't know for sure though. But, okay. Yep, so now you two are going for this guy. Blast him. So then he dashes away before that shot fires. Yep, avoided. And he gets knocked out by R1. So the mine drops down to here. There's the mine. So yeah, focus on him. He's down. Drop the mine right there, and then that was gonna go off. And you also got a double hit from that. So that mine would have also gone off at the same time. Yep, there it goes. There goes the mine. He also crashed from the shooting earlier as well from Lars, and then he goes down. So then these two just ran off, and then they ejected, and then we just tried to work on this turret, but we couldn't finish it off. But okay, so there you go. It's kind of the general of what happened. So let's bring it back home. Yeah, that was very straightforward. Didn't get the extra, didn't get the reinforcement, so you defeated him before that happened. Okay, that's a level for Dan. Very good. Okay. Your frame will be 100% again because you've got the post combat heal. Then we got R1. Yeah, getting there. Then we got Lars, who also leveled up. And he's now max fatigued. Alright. And we've got a new DC-1 impact. Padded pod, okay. An amplified. I have not seen this one before. Uncommon reactor design, sacrificing heat dissipation and barrier regeneration for significantly increased power output. I see. That's a low overheat threshold, though. But that is a lot. That is a decent amount of power. Alright. Hey Dan, how you going? Good to see ya. Yeah, because like the ones we got, like, I mean that one's got 80 power, I guess, like 80 power, but yeah, overheat threshold's like 3 digits. So yeah, pretty decent on power, I guess. Okay, so we got some level 8s to get here. How's the shotgun? Did alright. You shot multiple times. Unfortunately, you just missed the fight to see up close what it did. So, alright, what do we got here? Lots of stuff I don't really need, so I'll just scrap it. Ajax shield. What do you guys got on your shields at the moment anyway? So you got the Solace. Whole bunch of Solaces, right. Well, I guess I can put this towards, we can put this towards, actually, yeah, we can put this towards, the, workshop in progress. New shield is new shield. It is, but, it's a lighter shield. Yeah, take it, why not? New railgun repeater, level 8 railgun repeater, which, you guys, so you've got a level 7 one. That's got composite 2. What's this one got? Dispersing. Heat generation. Actually, yeah, you actually need that for this gun, otherwise you actually overheat. So, I've already unlocked it. So composite 2, not really. Let's just scrap it. Helg 3 with plated 3. Oof, alright. Helg, I will take that. That's pretty good. That's a very beefy arm. That's a very beefy arm. Improved cooling 2 heavy arm as well. That could be good for potentially Rusty. Improved cooling legs as well. Sure. Alright, so not scrap that. And, ooh, liquid cooling blast shotgun. Best level 6 only. Dispersing 3 though. Ooh. Ooh. I kind of want to keep that. Normal concussive payload. I think we got plenty of those already. Force enhancer, but this one's specifically for... Actually, ooh, 31 pilot damage with the concussive, put that concussive payload. Actually, these are only level 6 shotguns. What am I doing? Just get rid of them. Just get them towards the workshop progress at this rate. Okay, so... That one's going to mark 2 heat sink. So So I got 2 pages of this, huh? Alright, I'll see how much we actually have to spare then when I start scrapping the rest of these that are in greens. So that improved cooling heavy arm though, but eh. Okay, so I got basically 15. Okay, so I don't have enough. Okay, when that's the case then, we'll just scrap these. And scrap the Vulcan. And I think that'll do. Mainly going for these is just new level 8 gear. Which, yeah, this one, not really impressed with it. And this rug I'm repeat up. I mean, just mass is not its problem. It needs dispersing. So, alright, I think that'll do. Alright. Okay. Your targeted strikes and constant pressure have pushed the enemy to retreat. Occupation forces are rapidly falling back to their last stronghold on the region. Resistance forces are already making their way to the base, preparing to attack before Cascade has a chance to rally. It's time to break their hold in this province for good. Okay, well, we stop to prepare, we rest and resupply. Because why not? So, okay. Now everyone looks a bit better now. And the mechs are repaired. Alright, so let's get our levels up going here. So, okay, laws. Let's see what you got. So we've got Feather Leap. When deploying in a mech with a lightweight class, can tune the thruster to massively increase dash distance, or when they overdrive their weapons when their mech is under threat. When receiving a hit while under 60% mech health, mech damage is definitely increased. I don't like that. Feather Leap could work, because that means I could just set you up as a light mech, and then you can basically do massive dashes, which is pretty good for a sniper, because you can like get into position much easier. Because yeah, you do have a lowered unit speed, so I think giving you dash distance is good here. Let's do that. There we go. And Dan, let's see what you got. So you got dummy thick. So you get to basically 50 HP if you wanted to, but you lose XP, or can tolerate a high level of fatigue from combat, so more fatigue. Yeah, more high fatigue limit. I think we just go with that one. That's probably the best one here. Hey, Hecaton, how you going? Good to see ya. Yeah, I'll take patient. Patient's good. More fatigue is more fatigue. That means you can go out for missions more often. Oh, Hackathon, I don't know if you saw the last session, but you are insane now because I gave you a new shotgun. Because this is your new shotgun. Look at the pilot damage. Just look at it. Just you basically knock out pilots with ease. You were basically doing one shot, one pilot knockout. Almost the entire mission. Because, yeah, you don't even have to shoot them in the back. Yeah, the blue heavy shotgun. Yeah, you are scary with this. Because you also have precision 3, no scatter as well. So your scatter's much lowered too. So all of your pellets are hitting their target at, like, pretty, you don't have to be in point blank anymore. So yeah, you were knocking out people left and right. Really freaking good. Really, really freaking good. Okay, so right, let's have a look at links, because are you a light at the moment? You are a light. Okay. So then you do get your dash increase immediately. So that's good. That's very good. Alright, so you don't really need anything else then. That's good. No one says the legs. Oh, it's because that improved cooling through. That's right. That's why I kept that one. Yeah. I'm remembering why I'm using like lower level stuff now. So okay, so we go to Rusty real quick. So yeah, so I can kind of give you new heavy legs. So then you have improved cooling on this one. So then you drop that. Let me give you this one. While you lose HP, you've got better cooling, which means you can shoot more often. So that brings it up by, yeah, 42.5 instead. That's pretty decent. I'll take that. Drop that. Then you need, yeah, I'm pretty sure weight reduction won't do shit. I mean, it might. Does it help with... It does help with your dash a little bit, so that's entirely fine. It's either that or I go power. No, power's worse. Okay, go weight reduction then, I think. Yeah, go weight reduction. Or do I want a booster? Booster's better, actually. Stick with the booster. Okay, so you had improved cooling 2 on this one as well, but we got a better one now. Hang on, where is it? Yeah, this one. How's this one? Is this one also improved cool? This was improved cooling 2, and that's improved cooling 2 as well. This one's got the heat vent, so I might give you this arm instead. Wait, defense, offensive module. Does this come with offensive module? Yes, it does, actually. Okay. So I'll give you this then. So then you get the heat vent from that. There we go. So cooling's still really solid. It's always good. Yeah, I don't think we got anything else that's in the heavy category. I mean, it's got this one as well, but... But you're stuck with the standard reactor. That's the only reason I haven't used it. That's right. Maybe chassis upgrades for Lynx. He is still level 5-ish. Yeah, he is. So I can upgrade it because this one can get one more upgrade. Let's do that. Then you also got the mobile SMG as well. This has been serving you really well. So let's get this upgraded to 2. Then fully upgrade it. And then there's also the mine layer. Let's do that as well. There we go. Now you're leveled up. Okay, so now you're sort of on par with everybody else. I'll have to say, if you find any blue heavy pieces with composite, give him the back missile launcher to go with it if you have to. Yeah. Yeah, potentially. But right now we kind of, yeah. I mean, we got this one. This one's a composite too, but you get a locked-in charger reactor, to which it's probably not going to be good for you. Because yeah, you're already getting yeah, I don't know. Even with the composite, it's still heavier. You can always make them. That's true. I can always make them if need be. Which I probably should start doing that. Yeah, this one I plated. If I do that, you lose the heat vent, which means I need to drop the heat sink probably. If I give you that one. I mean, that does help you. Weight is the biggest issue with heavy pieces. If you can make a heavy with it on a shotgun going after the bot's light, then it becomes a menace on the field. Yeah. Alright, so we'll do this then. Go to putting in this one. Then we'll give you... yeah, back the hollow plate. Then I switch this to the heat vent. Because yeah, this is one that's got composite. That's got composite. So you're actually at a speed of 18 right now. That's not bad. We did get the new composite Ajax. That's more barrier, less integrity. It is less mass, but I don't know why you lose thrust though. This looks funny. I guess because it's rounding up to 22, isn't it? Yeah, that's probably what's going on. So, okay. Well, I can put this on you. Then... let's give you overheat. Not overheat buffer. What's what I'm talking about? We need... let's go integrity. Then you won't even need to boost. Yeah, it's true. You don't need to boost. You're doing pretty well with this. So... because power goes towards speed as well. A 19 heavy speed. Yep. Yep, at the moment it is. Nah, keep the increased damage offset. That kind of works really well for you. I don't want to do this though, because I think that slows you. That does slow you down. So no, let's keep it to safety override. They lose a tiny bit of heat dissipation for it, but I think that's worth it. Right, we got another padded pod. Yeah, which is what we don't need. So, okay. So, okay. So, yeah, in terms of, like, your dashing, you're only going to be using dashing to go up ledges and stuff, and that's basically it. So, you can't go up cliff sides, sadly, but you can just run. In your experimental reactors, we got a new amplified. This is one we haven't seen before. So sacrificing heat dissipation and barrier regeneration, but significantly increased power output. So I don't know if this is great for you, because I feel like, yeah, your weapon puts you at 96 right now, and that's for your current one. So your standard one is heat dissipation of 15. This is 14. You're probably going to overheat using your shotgun. Yeah, you're going to overheat with that. That's why you can't take it. So... I mean, I have got a furnace built now, but... yeah. The furnace makes you really fast, though. So I can switch to the furnace for this at this point. Because you've still got the heat vent. Yeah, that's gonna... oh, the damage offset's also really nice too. Yeah, this actually really works well. Although your damage is more for hurting the pilots more than... I guess it kind of does help that damage too. So, alright. Yeah, the amplified... I don't know. I'm going to find a hard place to put that. But, yeah, you're a very fast heavy. So that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. No one else is really a heavy, are they? No, it's just Rusty and Bandit. And Bob is... he's also using heavy, but he's also got part medium as well. Can I upgrade the chest and leg pieces? Possibly? So... yeah, we can afford that. And that as well. Alright, we'll get them to at least 7. Don't want to push too hard here. Well, I can push them up again if I really want to, but... for now... we need to get everybody else leveled up as well, but that's who... we'll level up whoever's going, so... we'll go with that. Alright. Okay. So... we're going for the breach here for the final showdown. Okay, at least for this area it is. This region of Nordtre. Keep the heavy mech in good condition. That is my plan. So, alright. Nothing else around. Then I guess we get to work. But before I do that, I might do workshop stuff here. Actually, I should check inventory, actually. So, do supply all and then detach. We did get some new stuff. Yeah, an extra boost to tap. Yeah, okay. So let's have a look. Just seeing if there's anything I can actually make in for a scrap right now. I do have the new cannon as well. Stabilize and accelerator. Okay. I could probably drop this now. Or drop these level 5s at this point. Because right now I'm not really using them. Maybe managed to make parts with better heat cooling. Working on it. We'll see how we go. But yeah, I think I'll start just getting rid of the 5s. Because these can't go... This one can't upgrade any further. That's not upgradable. This one is upgradable, but it's going to be like... It's going to take a lot, so... The experimental reactors is still things you want to go for sure. That's what I'm working on, yeah. That is what I'm working on. Okay. I mean, the Pyro class, he's had his time, but it is fully upgradable to level 8, so hold on to that then, I guess. Because I only got one of them. Typhoon machine gun. Drop that as well at this point. Let's do that one. That can go, that's fully upgraded, can't go any further, so I'm gonna scrap it. That one... Yeah, that's the old composite shield. That can go as well. And I can actually scrap one more, and I'll get that unlocked. So I will drop... I'll drop this one. And that's on now. We can actually start making Ajax shields as well. Actually, no, wait, not that one. That one. Oh, no, that's a grey. I'll shred that one as well. The BML Quiver one is underrated. Yeah, I'll keep the composite one, just so I've got at least one. Okay, so then we've got... Yeah, these shotguns are all unlocked anyway. Still only 2 glory dogs, but one can probably go, so in which case I'll drop this one. Then I can get rid of probably this one as well. And I'm probably going to drop level 5s as well here, because I'm not going to be using them. So, alright, that'll unlock the blue Blackbird. Yeah, all these level 5s I don't... Because, yeah, basically it's like, they're just going to be sitting there. So I might as well just get rid of them. Basically drop them all. So including that one too. Alright, anything else in terms of workshop? Nope, not yet. I can do the Vidar arms, actually. So that's an unlock as well. Yeah, in which case I can just get rid of basically all these 6s. Unlock Vidar Arm Blue. That is what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing with that. Okay. Then tear it all apart. Alright. Yeah, we need to keep finding more blue stuff. That is the plan. Oh, that's right. I got the new prism rifle as well. Right, so I can start using that now. And it's got Force Enhancer 2. Oh, that's a good one, actually. So... I think, Bob, could switch to it now. Yeah, 2 to 60, and it's a low scatter weapon. I like that idea. Okay, so what do we actually need here? Because you currently got, yeah, Force Enhancer 2, some more units. So your unit damage is pretty good with this gun. That's a pretty good. So this is a pretty good prism. I'm happy with this. But what I want to give you now. So you got 8 shots with this thing. So expand magazine puts it to 10 shots. That's a potential. Could do also liquid cooling, so you can keep throwing it more often. You don't need to worry about scatter. You don't need to worry about damage radius. Penetration won't do shit. Could go target sensor to increase your max and min range, but I don't think you need that. Double down on more pile damage. Yeah, we'll go for the expanded magazine. So more shots means more hits per attack. 260 is pretty, yeah, 2 to 60 is pretty good. Force Enhancer 2 is insane to pick up, though. You do a lot of extra damage now. So, yep, you're kind of a... Yeah, you're kind of a medium-range sniper now. More or less. Pilot damage is not great, obviously, but... It's not going to one-shot pilots, but... You can almost one-shot pilots if you shoot twice. Concussion rounds. Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe. Hang on. Have I got concussion rounds? Yes. It puts it to 19. Yeah, nah. Just 1 extra pilot damage. That doesn't do much. It's not enough, unfortunately. I think it's because it's under multiple shots, and so therefore the percentage of the little ones, and it's just not adding up. I don't know, but yeah. It's only 1 more pilot damage. It's not worth it. So I'd say leave it. Because we get more value out of just having more shots then, I guess. Because it also means more unit damage and also more structure damage too, technically. Let's see the heat gen first. 65 on your attack. So with your dash, you do 24. So you can dash and shoot right away without having to use heat, without having to vent with this combo. Critical stay range on it or round acceleration will be worth taking. Well, sensor does frickin' really nothing? So it puts it to 120 projectile speed. Okay, the expanded magazine. Yeah, because why? Okay, so that is 150 projectile speed. Okay. Liquid cooling could be the play on it. That is also a choice, yeah. 54. So you can almost fire that in 2 bursts, like with in succession with each other, almost. So okay, that is an option. Yeah, that's right. You were going for the lower mass. So almost firing this thing twice is pretty nice. If only I had that. If only I didn't have that minus 10% dissipation. Yeah, that's alright. That's not a big deal. Because yeah, this thing's locked in on a standard torso. Actually, can I change this torso out? Those have got very, very slightly improved heat dissipation. Very slightly. So your mass does go up a little bit. Your heat dissipation barely goes up. Okay, so sidestep and hollow plate. You're now a faster boy. Oh, with that it goes down to 88. Okay. Dang. So I probably might be better just to upgrade it. Alright, let's upgrade it then. Yeah, because now you're a 7. Sometimes that standard reactor is better than it looks. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's better at this, better in this regard. You lose a lot of speed with any of this. That one's a light arm, which is not ideal. So let's up these as well then. Well, none of these give heat dissipation though, unfortunately. I mean, there's this one that gives you improved cooling, and same with like a light arm, but I just don't like that idea. Yeah, buffer allows for more you can go over. Yeah, threshold is when you start overheating. Because this one is slightly improved heat dissipation, but... Also, I just realized you don't have a heat vent yet. Because you don't have an offensive module. Ugh, okay. So maybe I do have to switch to one of these to the Sabasa so I can actually give you it. So maybe I swap... that's heat. That's the improved cooling one. So do I just drop this for the Sabasa then? Now I'll change your left arm, I think. So I go to that one. Oh, am I out of heat vents? Oh, crap. Okay, well, I can give you a heat sink, though. So, okay. Now you can shoot twice. That's at least something. So you got a light arm that's holding the shield, so that arm shouldn't get hit very often. Class medium. Yeah, of course he's class medium. Unfortunately. I mean, I could turn you into a heavy by putting a Helg on you, but you lose heat dissipation as well. Although you only lose one heat dissipation actually in the end. But you lose some speed. You got heavy legs, yeah. I mean, to put you back into heavy, I can put a this on your arm. Just downside is you lose a bit of heat dissipation, and you lose a bit of speed and dash. So we can swap to this. That makes you class heavy again, so you can shield bash anybody again. Then we go for... capacitor for more threshold? Yeah, that's not even close to a... Yeah, that should help. Because, like, because right now you don't have ways of cooling yourself down. So, I think going for that's actually probably the best move. So, 18 speed, heavy. That's not bad. You just, you're slow in both areas, though, kind of. But, no, 18's a good enough speed. It's just, you're gonna be also doing the whole I dash short only. So, alright, let's just upgrade this at least to 7. And you got the Solace. Why you got that one again? Yeah, why do you have that one? Why do you have that one? I can switch this out. So that improves you somewhat. Yeah, we can go to that one now. Then... Regenerator. You do walk to places, yeah. Yeah, you're one that likes to enjoy the scenery rather than dashing through it. I'll get you at least 7. Let's see, wait, we also got... Have we got a 5 still here? No, we've just got 6s now, right? Yeah. Alright, well, before I make any more stuff, in terms of upgrades, so... Let's get another furnace going. So I'll put another one of those in the... I'll put another one of those in the oven. Okay, what else? Could go for a new barrage. Get a level 8 barrage, potentially for, that would be for, potentially for, Lars, actually. So I could get this started too. Why not? What else do we want to get, if anything? Armor pieces? Could go for blues or medium light armor pieces for the rest of the team. Get the rest of the team mix going. Yeah, potentially. Which I can't do that one yet because I'm 1 off. Do I really not have any more? Hang on. No. Damn. That's fine. It can wait. Yeah, Blackbird loads aren't there yet. I mean, I can go for green ones, but not really. Leave it. Like blues, fleet, and light armor, yeah. Well, I can go Sabasa legs. If I wanted to. I just can't do a blue torso yet for them. As well. Yeah, it's unfortunate that Blackbirds are all lacking a little bit in terms of getting to their tier. Because I want to start building these. It's like Blackbirds and Sabasas I'm kind of sticking to. And then for the heavies, probably the Vidar. But in terms of Vidar, we're kind of set now, I think, for a while. Thrusters. let's just go double check again then. So, yeah, so you're medium. Okay, you're light. So, light arms is not a bad move. Yeah, light arms I think are okay. Probably some legs as well. Right. Maybe get some fight ass stuff for TFS Dragon actually. Actually, double check. It's like, has I don't got any more for that, do I? Go to Scope Dog real quick. Yeah, all the other stuff is lower level. Yeah. So I can get some Vidar stuff like on the go. What do you need most then? What do you actually need most? A torso. Guess I'll do that. Let's get at least a Vidar torso going. Okay, then we go for Tsubasa arm. And that'll do. Alright, workshop's filled up. Okay. So I'll save that. Let's roll. Off to the breach. Let's go. Nice in the middle of the day. Alright. Unit cores, melee weapon, light armor set, and a weapon subsystem. Let's go. Alright. Okay, lots of buildings. Alright. With also potential reinforcements, so I wonder if Rusty's actually a good idea for this one. So, let's just clear the team out. Alright. You want to go, Hekaton? I mean, you get to show you how you've been going so far. Alright, I'm gonna give you... Alright, you're set. Okay, I'm probably gonna bring Rusty in for this one. Because they can help blow up the building, if it comes down to it. Oh, hey, Rusty! Good timing. Let's bring you in. And we'll try the new AR on, yeah, on Dan's as well. Because why not? Might as well put it to the test. We did just bring you a new build, so let's see how this rifle goes for you. And then, considering this is a mission to liberate, Icicle Eye. That's the last one. So, alright. Now, so we've got... Yeah, let's get you leveled up from where we can here. So your Solar Burst, I'm going to put this up a level. Your Eclipser, you're upgraded to limit, so you can't go any further, unfortunately. So that's the best you can do for that. Let's do the rest of your others. I can't do that one either. This one you can do, though. So we'll do that. So that Asgard's as heavy as it's going to get. And we're only keeping it because of the improved cooling 3. That's the only reason you're still using it. Alright, so this one we can keep upgrading then. So let's do it. Okay, and Solar Burst can get one more as well. Get a level 8 on that. Okay. I'll check you on the last one. That's right, you had the handgun, but I don't need a tank change that at all. This I might upgrade though, potentially. Or I just upgrade this. Yeah, probably upgrade your... Actually, no, Repeater needs an upgrade. I really should make this thing stronger. Why haven't I? This thing's amazing. I need to make it even better. That makes more sense now. Okay. I'm using so much components, so many components for this. Because yeah, you're not really using the handgun unless it's for emergencies, so therefore you kind of don't need it. You've got people dealing with ones that come at us anyway, so you're not really in any danger. The searchlight, I might upgrade at least once. No, I'll upgrade this. Because every little bit of integrity you can get is kind of needed. Because yeah, look how squishy you are. This is insane. So I kind of need to give you as much defense as possible here. Actually, your backpack has like, it's almost got the, yeah, it almost like beats out your entire body with integrity. And if I upgrade it, absolutely will. But nah, we'll leave it out. It's fine because right now our components are pretty low. I'll leave the rest out for now. So okay, so at least you guys are leveled up now. He is glass cannon. I mean, have a look at this guy. Barrier, body barrier minus 100%, so he can't have a barrier. Integrity is down, so body armor's down. Heat dissipation plus 35%, long range damage plus 45%, and weapon damage plus 85%. He just like, as long as he gets shooting, he shoots first, hence why the range, he'll be fine. That's the whole point with him. So yeah, he's very good. He's very good for that reason. I mean, there's glass cannon, and then there's fairy floss cannon. Maybe, I don't know. As long as someone's pulling aggro, he's fine. Hence why I've got you two. So, alright. I mean, with your speed's like really freaking fast right now. What if I gave you a cargo pack? What does that do? You lose 3 speed. Nah. Yeah, you keep that searchlight. That's actually helpful. And you lose a bit of speed. So I could give you the quiver. If Bandit wants it, but there's also Bob. You're going down to 14 speed. Or 15 speed, rather. Because yeah, you've already got the Eclipse. What do you want it, Hecaton? Is it going to you, or is it or do you think it should go on Dan? If you want to take it, you're fine to take it. And it gives you more you can do before you even get up close anyway. Gives Bandit a way to give long-range bombardment. That's also true. Yeah, that works. And there are modules on this thing, so let's see. You got 6 shots on it. So I give you large payload. Because I'm guessing this thing can also potentially go for with engaging groups of targets and units behind cover. So large payload makes the explosion even bigger. That sounds like a plan. Alright, then hollow plate make you back to 20. There we go. There we go. That's not bad. Cool. In terms of heat generation, 95. Yeah, you should be fine. Do I want to upgrade this? Nah, I kind of want to hold on to the components now. I've used up a lot already. So at least you got it. At least you've got another thing you can do. So you got 12 charges on this thing as well. So that's pretty good. Hey Lars, how you going? You overslept? That's alright. You missed the mission you were on. You did deletions again. So you did very well. All the other 3 were just going for the ones moving off to the side as well as the turrets. So Alright, so this is the mission to take Nordtre. Or Nordtre, how you want to pronounce it. Alright. Let's go. Onward, boys. Let's continue kicking Cascade out of our home. So let's roll. I was going to expect the guy with the shotgun to have missile launchers. No, they won't. There's the boys. They're rolling up. Oh my god, all these camera angles. So cinematic. Alright, code red. Hostile units contact. All units hold optimal range and await reinforcements. Yeah, until I blow it up. Speaking of which, I do have missiles. Oh no. Okay. Can I missile that with Rusty? That's going to be a way to start off, isn't it? Can you go to here? How's that going to go? So you find the missiles. Oh, that's 4. Oh, that is 4. Yeah, that's beautiful. All right, that's a start. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Now that I'm actually thinking about this, if there was one... if there is one wish list of a mod I'd want for this game, I would like a mod that has stabilize available at all times. So I can remove that unstable, and I can remove like status effects, like a self-inflict status effects, like immediately and stuff like that, rather than waiting until next turn to do it. That's the only like gripe I've got with this so far. Because we learned that from overheating a reactor that does supernova. So I would like something like that if anyone can do it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm not going to ask you specifically. Okay, so the very least you're ready to go. So in which case then I might just start getting you walking. So just get to here then. Just keep moving. Because at this point, you are kind of using your missiles. Are they going to hit the building, actually? Or are they... It says they're not. It says they're not. I think this game is stupidly underrated. What does unstable actually do? Unstable basically means if you get hit with more unstable, you crash, basically. That's the basis of how that works. But it's not really unstable. That's the biggest one that I'm worried about. It's stuff like... self-inflicted status effects, specifically meltdown. that's my main one I want to avoid. So yeah. All right, so now you guys get moving. Actually, you don't dash, you just walk. Did someone nuke their reactor? Yes, I did with Zan, with Katachan, sadly. I messed up badly. Meltdown is an insta-kill if it runs out, but you can refresh it or stabilize it if you have 4 or 5 seconds in a turn. Does it pause the effect though, James, on? That's what I'm basically asking, because that was what happened as the problem. That was my issue. Okay, you've got a shot from here. That's a pilot knockout if you actually lock on that. No, it won't be. It's too far off. That's okay though. But at least you get some hits off. That's fine. Okay. Alright, Mr. Sniper. Take to the roof. Let's get you started. So you got this guy here. You might as well start shooting him. and you start venting. Can I grab a screenshot of my planned actions, making a suggestion post? Yeah, okay, no worries. Have you planned actions? Yeah, hang on. I'll drop this out for a second. Okay, here we go. So, alright, here you go. So, yeah, this backpack. Because basically, you can almost fire a missile again the second round, but it saves you having to worry about waiting for your next missile at the start of next turn. So, like, because remember, this is the kind of game where every second can count. So, if you can, like, preemptively stabilize after firing, that would allow you to do another attack with the backpack immediately after, rather than having to wait a tiny bit, and you might miss something, potentially. By the way, Duo Sniper's Duo ZQC is hilariously fun. It's very, very focus heavy. Yeah, it is. I mean, I've got a sniper, I've got a rock, I've got an eclipse dude, basically. Oh, actually, hang on. I probably shouldn't move right away, because I got a feeling it's going to hit the building. I think wait first and then start moving. Yeah, I think that was what was going wrong. Okay, that was what was going wrong. Okay, so let's get you to at least here. Just to get you stuck in you closer. Without you heating up. I mean, I could... no, don't dash. Let's not bother. Stabilizing a backpack launch? Unknown. I don't run backpacks due to their weight slowing me down. Well, yeah. We don't care about speed with this guy. He's really just, using his missiles because the Eclipse launcher is insane. Like, it was an insane pickup from this run. Because look at that. Look at that. That's so much value. It's so much value. Okay, so... Plus, a railgun sniper with heat vent is insanely hilarious. But I don't think you're going to be able to hit any of them now because you're going to be shooting through multiple buildings. So maybe you just wait this out. Yeah, you just vent a little bit and then... right. So you have to wait a bit, but we'll need you to move you to a new location. So specifically, I think here at the end of the round. So push to here and then maybe shoot again. Because they can't reach you, so... Who can you hit with that? This guy. Yeah, that's a better shot. Alright, and then you go into heating next turn. There we go. So that way you don't have to worry about railgunning through all this. So then you're just going to potentially railgun through that, and you're still going to do full damage. That'll work. Hey, Gaspoda Noob, how you doing? Good to see ya. You can likely stabilize any stats effect for persistence the next turn. I know you can stabilize during and been discharged. Yeah, you can. I don't know. I just didn't know if it actually paused the overload, because the overload when that happened, it had like 0.2 seconds left or something before it goes off. So I couldn't. So stabilize took longer than that. So I thought it wasn't going to work. So I basically just had to reload the save after that, because I just wasn't convinced it was going to be good enough. Alright, so Mr. Slugger. Now, where am I sending you? Because you're going up the street. Can I do a bit of a bunny hop on you? Maybe. Let's see if we can do it. So, yeah, jump there. Do that. Then you're there. And then while you're doing that... Nah, chances aren't good, are they? Because you're not close enough. Alright, we'll just prep you for next round then. So... I can back attack right away though, but... Is that gonna... I'll try see if it reaches it, but I'll have to find out. So I could also do that. Is that a blocked shot, though? No, it's not. Hang on. Let's see how this one's explosions go. Apparently, it's the same size. Hang on. Or is it only hitting that one spot? Oh, it might be only hitting that one spot. So was I wrong in putting AoE on this thing? Guided missile volleys over long range. And it's potentially hitting the dude in the back. So even if it doesn't, it's still gonna hit like some pretty nasty hits. Quiver AoE will still make it a bigger spike. Okay, well that's fine. Also of note, the enemy is really eager to immediately shoot you if you're out of cover, so be sure to always end your turns either out of range or in cover. Source one very sore AI user in my squad. Ah, right. So then maybe just keep you here for the time being, so I'll just leave you behind the building, like right here. Then maybe just push this back a tiny bit, so you're basically potentially capable of, like, putting your shield up next turn, because if they're going to shoot right back at you... What's his weapon, though? He's got the heavy, right. So then... So by the time... So basically, you can dash back before he shoots, if anything. So, okay, that should be fine then, I think. Alright. So let's see how this rolls. Okay. Open fire. Wait, did you just hit yourself? Because you actually moved too fast. You actually might knock him out. He's very close to being knocked out. Yep, and they're going for you now as well. Okay, yep. Alright, so you're still venting, that's fine. I think he did check replay. I think he did shoot himself. Yeah, he did. You're too fast. Okay, that is a thing. Alright, well. You didn't hurt yourself. You took slight damage to your body and legs. Okay, so that time... Okay, so... Alright, so you have to basically stay put if you're firing those missiles. Okay, good to know. I'll remember that. Alright, so back to the replay then. I want to see how Icicle Eye did. So go to slow motion here. So he dashes up. So he jumps up. Okay, lines up his shot. Yep, got a hit. Took out the legs immediately. Yep. And the arm. Or that was, oh no, that was part of the volley. Yeah, shooting him twice, took out the legs and the arm. So the missiles are flying down. You're going into the new position that I sent you. Then the prism starts firing. Hit, hit. Okay. I don't think, oh, you almost hit every single shot. And then that one was an instant kill. I just saw that. Yeah. You just instantly killed that one. Yeah, good job, Icicle Eye. 28 is the max, absolute max speed for running. 48 is the max speed for dashing. Okay, thank you. Prism should always hit. It's a gimmick. There's the bullets track. Oh, despite that it says like 80% or something like that. Okay, let's see. So you're going for him, but it's a railgun shot, so you need to step back. Okay, so you need to step back a bit. That's fine. Yeah, he crashed, so he's waiting. Then he moves up and tries to go for a shotgun back at you. Okay, yeah. The percent is low, is how much damage they're likely to do, not the hit chance. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Alright, so that shotgun, that's blocked. If I step back, I can make him shoot his mate, actually. Yeah, if I step you back to here, he'll shoot him instead. Don't know when I can get there in time, but... Okay, and the next one is, again, at the end of the round, he's going for you again, but it's still blocked on both counts. Okay. He's just moving, alright, so I can kind of... So he's fine. He's sniping. So you do need to back off. Okay, you do need to back off because this guy's going for you. Alright, sure. He's going for railgun. Railgun repeater. Okay. So I think we still put the shield up, just in case. For at least the start of the round. Then you've got a cannon. Block shot against Rusty, so Rusty is fine. Okay, so... Are you guys still kind of bunching up? What are you doing? So those missiles are still going to do massive damage. Yeah, they're not moving fast enough. That's going to hit all 4 of them still. So 50% doesn't mean a 50% hit chance, means 50% estimated effectiveness. That's also a sniper I insta-killed. Ah. Yeah. A ranger. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just knocked him out in one shot. Alright, so... I guess you'd go for this guy next. Yeah, you got a pretty solid shot here. And you're not being attacked, so you can just attack for free. So just keep going with the railgun Daka. And now go for this guy as well. Which I think you'll one-shot him too. Because he's, Oh no, he's dashing. Hang on, I need to switch the attacks on who's going on what then. So, I go for this one first because... Oh no, he's dashing then. Crap. Alright. So, do that again. That's going to start being a problem in terms of piercing. So, hit that one. And then your last shot, go for him. Because his dash is done. Yeah, his dash finishes there, and then you can shoot him then. Okay. Nice we'll get to those guys at the far back. No, not at the moment. So... You're going to be venting in the next round anyway. Because right now, you're just doing what damage you can right at this point. So... I guess you could keep trying to do this, actually. While they're staying put. You might even get a double hit on, like, both counts. And then just leave it for next turn. Then you can start dashing to start going for these guys next turn. Friendly snipers tend to actually be incredibly safe because the AI, whatever reason, doesn't see them as a threat up close. Whatever, and while if they're being counter-sniped, they have the range to react and take cover. Except enemies usually prioritize shotgunners and AI wielders. Range drop-off is extreme on railguns. Yes, it is. That's why I'm not bothering. Okay, so you just back up. Okay, so then that is... Yeah, now it's a block shot. So, okay. You got that coming after you as well. That is also a cannon shot. That's also blocked. Who's that going towards anyway? Oh, it's going towards Rusty, right. Okay, that's also blocked. That's fine. Anyone else that's going after him? Him. This guy at the back. With a shotgun, which is not going to do shit. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so you go to here. Wait for that to finish. Yep, so wait about a little bit. Actually, you move a little bit forward. So go to basically here. Because then you can still strike, because he is still open. Although, your bullets might actually knock him out, though. I don't know, but... You can go for one more on him. So you go... Yeah. That's a safe spot. Yeah, so that should knock him out, actually. Alright, so... Hang on. So that goes from 56 to 103. So I guess, like, just start stepping back, just so the shotgun doesn't do much damage to you. But basically, if I do... Actually, no, go to the side here. That would actually make him shoot his friend, actually. Yeah, hang on. I just gotta go probably straight back. Like here. That's a pretty solid back hit, but he's probably going to get knocked out anyway. But if he doesn't, that definitely will do the trick. Because that's got 25 pilot damage, so maybe I don't have to shoot him at all then, actually. Considering. So maybe I go for a different target. So... go for the crashing guy instead, actually? Although, if anything, I might still hit that guy, but, yeah. But at the very least, I mean, this guy is... oh, is he... oh, no, wait, he's dashing. Yeah, he's dashing. That won't work. Okay. So... he dashes at that point. Okay. No, I'm gonna... I'll shoot him instead. So that's not gonna... that's actually gonna, like, bounce off him. So shoot him then. Yeah, he's going to dash through that. Okay, so in that case then... just get some distance. Before you prep for your next round then. So you just go back to here, and you can get close enough to move in as soon as you're ready. Okay, Rusty. So unstable for 0.12 seconds. Okay, so... I mean, these guys are kind of going to be dealt with almost. I could kind of finish this guy off as well, actually. So I just got to, like, just time it right. So, start off at least doing a shield bash. Or at least set up the shield. Actually, wait, which one's doing the railgun shot? It's you, isn't it? No, he's got the shotgun. That's blocked. Where's the railgun? There. That's the railgun. Okay, so it's midway in. Alright. Okay. So... it's against that guy. Because, yeah, you'll shoot potentially through his mate if I actually move up a little bit. But... I'll wait until that shotgun blast finishes. Then step down. So if we go to here... ooh. Here? No. I need to go harder into the angle. So, like, round here, then. Yeah, like that. Wait, so what are you doing? You got the lock sniper off, he can't hit you, so you're fine. Yeah, so through that, he'll shoot his mate in the back. So, he's gonna be destroyed regardless. So at least it's gonna be damage drop-off. So the shield will block it, so that's entirely fine. Alright, so then... so then you move up to the crashing guy. Push it up a little bit, I think. Yeah, okay. Then... let's get you a little closer. So you do have to shoot at the back still on this guy. Yeah, that'll do. That'll absolutely knock him out. You can't shoot a second time. Unless I vent. Is it worth actually doing this, actually? Or, no, I'm gonna have to hold position, aren't I? But I can do it from here, though. What if I go for you? I can get 10 pilot damage on you, and then I just vent into next round. So by the time... yeah, actually, hang on, I might need to push this back a little. So I push it to, like, there, then, I think? Or even here? Yeah, because if anything, he should be down, and this one should be taking damage. So, okay. That's if the missiles don't finish them first, by the way. So, because the missiles are still in the air. So I might be overkilling on this one, but... Okay, yeah, we need to get you moving. Can I get you up to here, actually? I can, actually. Alright. So I get you at least there. Yeah, he's going for the cannon shot, and he's got a full building to shoot through, so I don't have to worry about you doing anything. Okay, so from this location... It's unlikely they're going to stay there, though. But I could try flinging missiles to these guys, but I'm worried it's going to... Actually, yeah, is there 3 of them there? There are 3 of them there. I think it's worth trying. You can vent. It's entirely fine. So... Is that actually going to even work? Ah, yeah, it looks like it will. So that's on the way down. Not sure whether that is going to be pretty far back, though, in terms of when it's firing. One final little tip, unless prompted further. Range is as much of a defense as hard cover because of the damage drop-off. Running away from your enemies can completely neutralize their weapon's damage to the point where you can only take 1 or 2 points of damage from a shotgun or up to a quarter of a sniper's firepower. One really fun party trick is that has saved so many of my lads. When you crash into an enemy, the lower weight class is sent into a crashing state, and holding up your shield buffs your weight class by 1. Yeah, I already know that one, so that's all good. Thank you. We've been playing with Shield Bash pretty much all campaign, so... You're almost in range to start beaming this guy as well, but no, right now you just stand put and just go for another missile barrage. And just drop it onto them, because that's 3 sitting there. Mars, because if they're gonna try to scramble while they're standing they'll be standing very close to one another. Because there's 3 sitting in either stack. Now there's 2 sitting there right now, but yeah, still 2 sitting there. So that's worth trying. Yeah, that one is a missed shot. Don't worry about that. Okay, let's just double check this then. Okay, so... Yeah, so you are blocking that shot, so it is going to do a fair bit of damage to your shield. That's entirely fine. We can live with that. Yeah, so when he's about to shoot the shotgun, doesn't really matter anyway. He's down. I still remember how a shotgun tank got dropped next to and drove up to one of my snipers, and everyone else was across the map except the sniper had a shield, so they just stun locked him and killed the tank. That is one way you can do it, yeah. That is a way you can do it. That's still a blocked shot from there as well. I'm not sure what that guy's thinking. Alright, sorry. Yep. That's blocked as well, because midway. Yeah, this one. And what's the next one going to be? Oh, okay. Right. That railgun could hurt you pretty bad going into next round. I might just shield instead. So the other guy's got to wait a little bit. Which means you're not venting then. So at that point, you can start, like, backing up. Just so that starts falling off. Because, yeah, this guy should be knocked out, so we wouldn't have to worry about getting hit with anything there. Okay, so... It starts losing effectiveness, yeah. Okay, that's actually worth doing. Because it is shooting through this, so it's already a reduced effectiveness anyway, but basically, so my shield takes less of a hit, because I'm taking a bit of a hit from this one as well. Because, yeah, that's going to hit... That will actually still hit pretty hard as well. How much shielding have you got on this thing? Ugh. I have to replan your move, actually. Because that's a pretty heavy shot coming back at you. I think I'm running forward too soon. So if we go to here, I can stay here. Yeah, I feel like you should actually stay back a bit. It's like actually just wait like a little bit of time. No, you can't. Okay. So I guess then we just do the whole move up thing and prepare the strike.
Heads up, Commander.
Then move it to further back here. Glaive, hello. How you going? Good to see you, mate. Thank you so much for the raid. How's everybody going? I'll try to keep you guys entertained. Hope your stream went well. What were you playing today? Yeah, we're playing XCOM UFO Defense. Nice. How's it been going for you? We're just doing some Phantom Brigade at the moment, and we're currently trying to figure out how to make sure this guy doesn't take a lot of damage. So that should have... So basically, now that I've stopped where he's going... So it's 63%. So that's a little better. So you can actually kind of block that. That's entirely fine. So it's much less than what it was. And also it's getting kind of blocked as well. So maybe instead I actually like go back a little further maybe. So like to here. So I do that. So it still shoots through and it's going to be even less effective because I'm going even further away. Yeah, okay, I'll do it that way. Yeah, alright. So then we start moving up. Because you got all the mobility you need right now. So if I get you to like here, is that still a kill shot? Yes, it is. Okay, there we go. So let's do it that way. So I think it still gives, I think you still get a little bit of a bonus with that, because... So that, yeah, so very little. Okay, that's a big drop off. That's much better. So therefore, if you do take a hit, it's not going to be very much. Then you step up to behind this guy. Then you just shoot him in the back of the head and knock him out. Then you shield for the railgun shot coming at you next turn. So you shield this way and be prepared for that. It's gonna take a few buildings to penetrate, so it shouldn't be that much damage either. So you should be fine. Glass howitzer, go brr. Yes, glass howitzer indeed, go brr, as you can see here. Just a railgun sniper sitting on top of a building, constantly venting its heat and just dackering like crazy. So... And then we've also got Rusty here with the heavy missile mech with a solar beam. Is just doing more missile barrages over to these poor sods over here. So, alright, let's see how this goes. So, at this point... I don't think I put this in the front, can I? Nope, I cannot. I was thinking of going for a, yeah. I gotta remember, I gotta wait, because while waiting, so... Actually, can I do that? Hang on. I can push this back, and maybe I can do a missile in front. Ooh, it's doable, actually. Although, is it going to be blocked, though? That's the question. It probably will be blocked. Nah, it's blocked by the building. Let's not do that. Don't care. I don't care. Not enough. Okay, so shields up from blocking that. Shoot there, and then block for this guy that's about to railgun through the building. Okay, I think this will do. Alright, so... Yeah, you move up, you just shoot once and then back up. So that one should technically be knocked out, hopefully. Which means this guy might run into... Actually, no, that's not going to matter because... Yeah, it's already knocked out, so... We'll see. Okay. Things are going well against the invasion with the storage situation. A bit of a dumpster fire. Damn, sorry to hear that. Alright, so... Yeah, so anyone doesn't know what this game is, this is Phantom Brigade. So this is more or less a game where you're planning your next 5 seconds. And the gimmick of this game is, you know what the enemy's going to do. You've got a bit of, like, seeing the future kind of technology. So you're trying to maximize your 5 seconds because what they do is not going to change. They are going to attack the same targets. They're going to move in the same directions. The only thing that really changes is if you cause them to potentially what's called crashing, which is a stun. Then, yeah, then you actually will stop them from where they're moving to, or you stop their attacks because you stun them. So there are things you can do to potentially... you know, to move things into your favor a little bit. AKA you save scum in real time. Kind of, yeah. Alright, so Let's deploy the moves and go. Yeah, okay, he already got knocked out. Good. Oh, the missile proc. Oh, that's nasty. Yep. Yep. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, that's a massacre. Just one that's still standing though, but that is a massacre. Holy crap. So it's just the one guy left now. Whew. Yeah, they're just gone, because that missile barrage that came in and finished it off. There we go. Yeah, the Eclipse is still great. But, are they moving? Yeah, okay. So I don't think, wait, is one staying there? I think one is staying there. Yeah, one is staying there, so that guy's gonna get hit. Okay. Good. Okay, so what's this guy gonna do? Yeah, okay, I'd expect that much. Yeah, you've taken a bit of shield damage. Okay. Well. Yeah, you're in trouble. Okay. So. You're not gonna get there in time, I don't think. So I can get you to at least here. You can go for him. Because he'll run towards you. And you can shoot twice. So you might as well. But you can't do anything else because you don't overheat. So, yeah, unfortunately, you need to move. So move away. What's the best way to go then? Do I just run at him? What's he got? Railgun repeater. Oof. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. The problem is you can't really shield bash. You're facing the wrong direction. This guy's also a heavy. So I could do mutual destruction and run into him. Maybe. Because unfortunately... Actually, wait. Oh, no, you can shield it. Never mind. So, hang on. So... Step back a bit. So get distance. I'm not sure if shield bashing is directional. I think it just increases your weight class by 1. No, it's directional in terms of the collision. That's at least from what I've seen anyway. Okay, so then I'm gonna run him into his face then. So no, I gotta run at the hairpin. Okay, I gotta run at the hairpin. So run this way. They're all shooting at you too, so you can't go too far. Alright, where's that hairpin? There it is. Okay, so I need to go... Yeah, basically like here. Like so. Then push it back to here. Okay, so then... You bash him in the face before he even can shoot you. Okay, then... Step over to here... And get ready to hit, then get ready to go for this guy. He's doing another railgun repeater shot, of course he is. So, what I can then do is... It's one shot, I can kind of dash it. I can kind of like dash around it. So, if I do this, then dash... Does that work? Push it back a little. Yes, that'll avoid it. What about you? What are you doing? You're doing handgun. You're useless. Okay, you're fine then. Good. So that should avoid the hit. Because he's dashing in the middle of the shot. That should make him immune to it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you're ready to engage that guy now. So, alright. So, you're probably not going to take him down, but he's going to be badly damaged. With the shield bash, it might be enough. I don't know, but we'll see. So, okay. Downside is that your shield is a bit low, so there's a possibility you might still get killed here. Not killed, I mean your shield might get destroyed. Okay. Can I get my beam on that guy? You need to vent a little more. But I can get you moving. So, get you to here. Yeah, it says he's out of range, but... No, you're shooting through that. Okay, hang on. Let's see, can I... You'll overheat, but let's push you back to here. Oh, is it still blocked? God damn it. Hang on. How's that? Is that still blocked? Yes. Beam will cut through buildings pretty quickly. Yours won't, but like yours is an anti-mech one. Specifically, yours is anti-mech. Hang on. Need to move you just a little. No, don't dash. Move you a tiny bit forward. Can I dash on top of this? Yes, I can. There we go. So I get you there. Then you should have a clear shot. That's better. Okay. And then you start venting in the next round. That's much better. There we go. So that plus the, I think, yeah, that plus the fire should finish that one off. So maybe you don't have to shoot a second time. Because Rusty can kind of finish that one off. So shoot once and then maybe start moving. So you can go towards the next group. So you run underneath the beam and make your way this way. Maybe like here. Just stay behind the building for now. Because that... Hang on, double check this before I make this move. Let's just rotate this a little. No, that shouldn't hit you. Nah, that's... Yeah, you're well above it. Yeah, you should be fine. Okay, that's what I was double checking to make sure that Rusty wasn't shooting you by accident. So, alright. You probably are going to take aggro, but nah, we'll run you out. That's fine. We'll run you out. Let's get you out to at least here. You can get ready to dash. You can get ready to dash away if you need to. But your shield's at max anyway, so I don't have to worry about you too much. Okay. So, what's your aiming right now? Okay, you need a new spot. So, let's get you over to here next. Push back so you don't overheat. Okay, so then... You can go for this guy. Start venting. Hang on. Whoa, easy. Okay, that's better. Okay, that should knock that one out, if anything. Then you go for this one at the back. Basically, I mean, the missile... Actually, no, the missile should kill that one. What am I doing? He's staying there. The missiles are going to hit, so go for this guy now. Oh, I'll take 58? Ugh, hang on. Maybe you don't dash there. Although you get him, but then... You just need to vent once, and then... Go for another dash, then, to potentially up to here. Yeah. Let's go for that. Snipe him, and then dash up to here. And you're good to go to engage him next turn. The current prediction doesn't show the result of the bash, just what he's got planned. Yeah, yeah. So which means he's probably gonna be crashing here, so I'm probably not gonna be worrying too much then about that. So double checking that then. So from here, he's in range. Okay, he's still in range even if he crashed there. So you should be able to take that guy out pretty quickly then. Okay. I think this is the turn. So, all right, let's go. Yep, got the crash. Oh, he's against the wall now. And the missiles hit. Ah, nah, he went too far back. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that sucks. He got pushed back too far. Ah, well, that's alright. Thank you, Lars. Yep, as expected, he's dead. He's concussed from the missile barrage, so Rusty got another knockout. So it's really just these two left. And he is still fighting. Somehow. Alright, well, yeah, unfortunately, you need to vent into the end of this. You actually can't move at all, can you? Actually, keep going. Because he's moving forward. That should put potentially in range. Although you're still going to cut through the buildings though, but who knows, maybe you'll cut through it. But right now, that's kind of all you can do. Alright, so you got this guy coming at you. He's also the one with the railgun too. When's he attacking? Oh, very quick, very soon. Alright, so get ready. Even then, I can even just dash that shot actually as well if I wanted to. Yeah, because we'll go back to the replay as well because I might as well show this because seeing if this actually did work the way I was hoping. So, yeah, so you step back. It didn't even go through the building, so that's good. So, bonked him in the face. Yeah, I think it's because I moved too far forward. Yeah, I moved too far forward. I should have actually just bonked him and then moved away. But that did hit there, and then this one was coming in. So then if this worked the way I was hoping, this should not have hurt you at all. So then, when he's about to fire... Yep, avoided. Excellent. Your shield's already been destroyed though due to the, yeah, I think your shield got destroyed from... Yeah, your shield got destroyed from, the shield bash. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Time for Bob to pulse? Yeah, probably. I think actually it might be a good time for Bob to actually pulse instead of doing a shield bash. So, we'll set up for this. So you're already there. Now at this point, you shoot him right back. And that should potentially knock him out if Rossi doesn't get him first. So he's dealt with. Okay, so then... So now we just got this guy left. So, you're already in a position to start hitting them. And that's apparently got a one-shot? Yeah, it might. Let's do one more just for good measure. Is he dashing at all or not? Hang on, double check. Is he dashing? No, he's just running. Okay, so that should hit. Okay, so then bang. And then second one's probably going through... Actually, I'll probably just keep shooting him then, just to make sure he stays down. Because I'm going through multiple buildings. Because, yeah, the venting needs to go into this bit. So, yeah, that's kind of all you're doing now. So, yeah, you're not gonna hurt him through that. So just leave the rest. Okay, so at this point, then, you just burst. Then you just wait while Rusty tries to shoot him, I guess. So I guess just like wait and then step backwards a bit just to make sure Rusty doesn't shoot you by accident. Just go to at least there, just so you're not in the line anymore. Just in case. Unit damage is sadly misleading since it accounts for all parts, not just the important ones like torso and weapon arm. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Probably gonna need a high integrity shield. Yeah, probably. We've got replacements. It's not a big deal. But we still also will just be able to just grab it again. Because thankfully, in this difficulty setting, we don't really have to worry about that. Okay, what's he doing? He's gonna go for you again. Okay, well, at this point, guy's gonna try to run. $102 pilot damage, yeah. Potentially 102 pilot damage. If you don't knock him out with this, I don't know what to tell you. So maybe you just don't attack. Just let him just let him deal with this. Yeah, that's so much pilot damage. No, yeah, well, specifically I'm going for using an anti-pilot shotgun. That's kind of what I'm doing. So just keep him moving. Yeah. It's pretty much guaranteed. Is it because of the movement sway that you got some scatter? Do I should just kill that then? No, keep moving. Keep chasing him. Yeah, there is a KO if all of the shots hit, but there is a bit of scatter though, but the scatter's not that bad. Scatter could be worse. But yeah, that should knock him the hell out. However, if it doesn't... You do a barrel roll. Just in case. Yeah, so at that point then... Let's get you being Batman for a little bit. So you can get ready to, if he keeps falling back, you can shoot him from there. Yep, there we go. So at least should be potentially ready for if you actually want to hit him, like next turn. But I want to see if we get the knockout here. Okay. All right, so let's do it. The ballerina rooftop sniper. He's good at this. He's got a good amount of dash. So, all right, let's keep an eye on this. Yeah, so chase him down. Yep, knockout. He's gone. And the beam is cut through. He's also gone. Alright, clean sweep. Good job, team. We're overhead, confirming massive damage to the structures and multiple unidentified mechs on site. Quick response squad rapidly descending. Oh, we got a second wave. Alright, where are they coming in? There, huh? Well, where are they going? Because you're just out of range, so... You can't move up, though. You're overheating. That's why. Yeah, you have to vent a little longer. So you're venting to here, minimum. We all know that sound effect, the guy being chased by Hekaton, yeah. Well, you can at least start doing some missile barrages, so you can step back. So you do that, and then after you've moved, then we missile. And you can basically, like, drop it over here, potentially. Oh, that's the size of the explosion? That's nothing. I see. Okay. Well. You drop it right there, then. No, hang on. Yeah, okay. He is getting hit by his own people, that's true. What do these guys got? Okay, and you're doing assault rifles, so blocked. Okay, and you're not doing anything. Railgun on who? Rusty? Really? Huh. Alright. And that's still going to hit the max, so that's entirely fine. Actually, I could even do one more missile barrage before you move. Oh, no, you can't. You're going to overheat. Nope. Okay. It's entirely fine. You stay there for a bit then. Unless you can actually get that other guy. I don't think you can reach him, though, but let's see if you can. Nah, you're not close enough. Okay. If you second volley missiles, you're going to be staying... I guess I make him shoot your friend. It is an assault rifle, so technically he just shoots him in the back. So I could go for a second missile volley. So, okay. Just barrage him twice, probably. Yeah, I could just shower missiles from back here. That's also very true. That's blocked. Okay, hang on. I think you're too close to the building. What if I go here and then do it? That's better. Yeah. Yeah, I was just too close to the building. That's better now. Okay, I'd say let's not... Yeah, he's still going to shoot his friend. That's fine. Because these guys are running this way. I'm going to make sure you're not near overheat. I'm not going to shoot a third time. You moved just as the missile's finishing firing also to see how well it fires. I think it was while you were moving, you shot yourself. I think it's like maybe if it was... I don't know. Maybe it's actually different if you're moving to the side. If you want to risk it, we could, but... Because basically, I think it was if you're firing missiles while moving forward, that's when you hurt yourself. So... Maybe if you're moving to the side, it won't happen. Fine, I'll test it. So then... maybe, like, yeah, let's just, like, wait for the majority of it and then move. So then... Yeah, it's like 1 or 2 missiles that still fire while moving backwards. So we'll see we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. And then you fire that next barrage. And hit that. Yep, that's fine. That's still also... Yep, that's still also going to make him shoot his friend. You're good to go. Alright, so... Yeah, you're unfortunately, like... Yeah, you're still needing to vent like crazy here. So... Yeah, there's no point you going... I don't think there's any point going for you for a missile shot here, because, like, right now, your range is just outside what you need right now. I think it's just we just prep for next round and see where they go. So let's get you a bit closer. So I'll just put it to there. Then... Oh, and otherwise I'll make you step down. Can I move any closer or not? No. Yeah, we're in some very unfortunate, like, placement of terrain here. I can at least put you here. I just can't dash you again for a bit. Yeah, you can't even walk on this thing, so you're basically just gonna stand on it. Oh, that's also destroyed as well. That's why you can't stand there. I guess that makes sense now. Okay, so when you're here, you're kind of in range to almost hit anybody from this spot, so that's entirely fine. It's either that or I could even just step down, but is that even worth doing? Nah, it keeps a good angle if you're up high, so it's entirely fine. Okay, well, you unfortunately have to wait until they actually hit the ground, so your shots won't even start until, like, here. And even then, they're too close, so you need to actually fall back. So... But I also want to make sure you don't lose your damage. Is that far enough away? Kind of. Can hit the guy in the back. And he's not moving either, so... So you can focus him down. And not unless you can really do it at the moment. Alright, that'll do. Okay, so now your turn. So at this point... Yous are going for a walk. Because, yeah, your dash is just abysmal. You're better just walking. Alright. Yeah, because I think your dash is... Yeah, your dash is shorter than that. And then they're like... It's like almost shorter than your walk, actually, I think. Because your dash is like, what, this distance, I think? Yeah. That's basically a dash for a speed. So you don't really need... You don't need to worry about... using your dash to... You're only using your dash for dodging at this point. So, okay. Yeah, a bit unfortunate that Rusty's just out of range, but yeah, at least we're getting you closer. Alright, let's go. Okay, that seemed fine. Instant crash, nice. Instant kill, very nice. And he didn't shoot his friend. Either shot missed. Damn. Oh well. Okay. Alright, yeah, yeah, this is why. Yep, this was why. Okay, back up. I can't get you up there. That's hilarious. Okay. Yeah, it's a massive drop-off for railgun. Is it just the one shooting at you, or is there multiple? No, just the one. Alright. Well... you can shoot him right back before he actually hits you. You might even knock him, you might even kill him. Then the rest of them... you can get that guy. Yeah, he's basically dead. Actually, what's your range right now? Actually, I probably should kill the gunner instead. Go for this one at the back here. Oops, no. That's better. So, 2 shots against him should be more than enough. Because he's not moving. He's basically doing most multi-dacker. Is he dashing, actually? Nope, he's just staying put. Okay, and then the last one... that one. Vent into next round. Yeah, because with those 2 shots... I'm pretty sure he's dead. So I don't have to worry about you a little. Bro's running a little hot. He is running a little hot. It's kind of what he does. Okay, so what's the rest doing? Okay, so more shots going after Hecaton. Plus the gunner as well, also going after Hecaton, and he's failing to do so. Okay, well, first off, let's just make sure you're well behind the building on both accounts here. Also gotta watch out for this guy. Has this guy got... he has got some structure damage, so I gotta be careful here, actually. So... hang on. Is here actually still a safe spot, actually? Technically it is. Yeah, burst rifle shoots through there. It can damage buildings, but not very. I guess he's just off the off angle to actually hit him. Unfortunately, if I do go towards here, this guy will be in range to shoot me instead. When's his attack coming though? Oh no. It's just one attack. Is he shooting twice or not? No, he's not shooting twice. So I can actually wait until that shot's finished. Then hang on. Is it done yet or no? I'm gonna wait a little longer. There. Yeah, okay. And then you can step back to here. And then we can do more missile barrages. Shoot at him then. Actually, you know what? No, step back a little like here instead, so you can shoot the front one. That's better. So that Icicle can dash and get 5 shots off. It's insane. Yeah, he's great. It's great, isn't it? It's so good. Alright. Then vent into next turn. Like that. Ooh, hang on. Push it a bit further. I'm just trying to gauge if that's actually gonna be like soon enough. That might, yeah, I think it might be. Well, if I end up being wrong, it's only gonna be a slight problem. Alright. Well, that gunner I think is probably dead before he starts moving, so I don't have to worry about that. And that shot is completely blocked. So that second burst should shoot into his friend. Yeah, should shoot into the guy's back. That's my hope anyway. So, alright, so that's you 2 done. Okay, so... you might as well join in. Okay. can't dash over there, unfortunately. I don't think. Yep, it's not far. It's too far. Just too. Oh, it's just too far. Look at that. Oh, that's frustrating. All right, let's get you to dash to the side. All right, let's just put it to here. There we go. So your missiles are away. You head to the ground and you can get ready to. I think basically those missiles are they're gonna hurt. So I think with this, I'm pretty sure this is GG. Pretty sure this is GG. You can also go up to here, and you can also do some damage as well. You can go to him as well. Yeah, pretty sure we're overwhelming them. So, all right. Now making sure, because yeah, him, that one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, it's not blocked. It's not blocked by the building. Just not blocked by the building. Okay, that should be fine. All right. So, okay, go. Now he's lost his weapons. Crash, he's down, he's concussed. Although he's probably going to die from the barrage, from the machine, from the rifle, probably. Alright. He's ejecting, I can leave him be. He's crashing for the majority of the round and tries to shoot again. Alright. Oh, hello, we got guys at the back. We got a new group. These two at the back, okay. Ooh, hello. Did not see you guys. Well. You came in at a very, very awkward time, didn't you? Neither of them are shooting at you, so you can just go nuts. We'll go for a third one. The rest of them go on the other target. You're just a sentry on that thing right now. Alright, so you're piercing through a building, so therefore you should be fine. Just one building. It's also a thin building as well, so these should still go through just fine. Okay, so Rusty... Do I just go for a shooting right back at him, actually? Then I just vent it out. What's his weapon? Machine gun as well. I'm worried I'm gonna actually make him shoot me, make him shoot you doing this, but fuck it, we ball. At this point, just keep going. Because you kind of... Wait, you actually, you're almost hitting them both, actually. Damn. Oh, that's fine. You still get this guy, though. So you'll cut through the building eventually, and then you'll start damaging him back. And if he's still alive by then, I guess he hits you. Okay. Yeah, so that guy's out. He's out as well, so I don't talk about you anymore. Okay, and we just keep venting. Oh, this guy's still standing too. What are you doing? Oh yeah, you're ejecting, that's right. I was like, wait, okay, yeah, I don't have to worry about him at all. Okay, well, you just get rocket happy. Just use them all. Just put the missile guy to, just put the missile hero to shame. Like the enemy missile hero that we've been having to deal with for a bit. that one. Is that Eclipse still... Yeah, that Eclipse is still inbound. He's not moving, so... Yeah, he's kind of... He's basically done, I think. So this guy's ejecting. And now we're dealing with these guys. Ah, Lars, thank you so much for getting a tier 1 sub to Okamalil. Nice, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And welcome back to your order, Okamalil Jr. I know you're probably not around, but just in case you are. Yeah, I think he's done. I think he's basically done, because those missiles are dropping on his feet, I think. Yeah, they're dropping just below his feet. So, something's going to kill him. It really comes down to who does it first. Alright. Okay, here's hoping I'm doing okay with Rusty here, but... Icicle, I think, might even cause a crash on him. If he does, because he usually does do crashes more than kills first, then if that's the case, then Rusty's actually going to be safe. So I'm going to trust that he gets the crash. If not the kill. So, alright. So let's go. Crash. Yep. Okay, he's no longer shooting. Good. And the other one's dead. Yep, he's gone. So it's just the one left, and he's crashing already at the moment. Hang on, what happened here? I'm actually really curious. Let's go slow-mo here. Who actually got him? Yeah, I think Rusty's missiles finished the job, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I think Rusty's missiles definitely finished the job. I don't know like what actually took him down first there. It was the first missile. The first missile of the Eclipse caused him to crash, I think. There's the explosion. I think Dan got it. I think Dan got the killing blow. I went a little overboard, but okay. Guys, he's dead. Calm down. Okay. All right. So, well, this guy's crashing at the moment. He's still gonna try to attack you, so keep it going. Don't know whether or not it's even going to get through the building, though, but it's like halfway through. So I don't know. You need to at least spend a little more. Either that or Icicle, I can just pretty much just help try to crash him again, but I don't think it's going to work this time around. I think we try to leave this one to Rusty. It's easy. I kind of want to give them this, but like, unfortunately, you're not cutting through that building fast enough. Yeah, just finish it. Just double shot to make sure he stays down. Because he's not going to be able to move to, like, avoid you. Just solar. Yeah, just constantly solar beam. That's what I'm getting you to do right now. Solar beam, go! Right, run. You go for a jog. you vent? You're not doing much else. I just went overboard on the missiles there. That still was funny just to watch that go. Alright. Yeah, I'll do. Alright, so let's see if this actually cuts through the building. Alright, go. Yeah, dead. Let's see if it actually went through. It did in the end, okay. Alright, we got him. Exceptional work, Commander. This base is secure. The enemy is in disarray. The perimeter squads are on the run. Let's get our pilots back on board. Hell yeah. Okay. Good job, team. Alright, so... let's go for this then and go for the full replay. The power of the sun in the palm of my hand. It's good to see what you can do with that quiver fire rate. Yeah, it's pretty good, but the explosion rate. Okay, I need to change the attachment because the explosion radius is pitiful. It's only just attacking one thing. So all right, let's get this going. All right, so yeah, so that was a mistake. So yeah, got the sniper off and knocked him down immediately. Gets the attacker on that. Then he starts going for these guys over here. Hang on, I should turn it down. Actually, go to slow motion. Yeah, so Icicle Eye is just taking shots where he can and just killing things where he can. That's another kill. So yeah, we kind of wiped this group almost. So this guy was still up though, but this one was an instant KO. Next missiles come across as the new group is coming down, which they're over. Actually, no, this group over here. That's the one that those missiles were going towards. So one's deciding to sit there as those missiles fly at him. So then you got this guy as well. Tried to set up a shot and then bonk into the wall. Yeah, that's when he lost his shield. Yeah, that was when he lost his shield. So then, yeah, Dan's damage still actually goes in. It's true. Takes that. Icicle Eye takes that guy out. So he's out of the fight immediately. Then missiles come down and just barrel and just completely annihilate him. There we go. The dodge roll. Completely calculated. No harm in losing the shield. We always get it back anyway. And then Hecaton's like, oh, you shoot me? Get back here, you. And just chases him down. So he just runs him down. Basically just like, I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. Bang. And basically just instantly knocks him out. So he's out as well. So then we're getting ready for the next group. But this was just in case that this guy decided to run this way. But yeah, so Icicle Eye went a little bit too far forward because we didn't know where these groups were coming in. So that's when I basically dashed him all the way back here. Or was like, I dashed here, then over here? I can't remember off the top of my head. No, that's right, I dashed over here first, and then I dashed over here. Yeah, that's because these guys were coming in, he was too close. So from here, I think, he had a shot on the ones on the back here. So, hang on, were these coming down as well? Oh, I just didn't see them. I was not paying attention to them. Hang on. Yeah, so, yeah, while I was doing that, yeah, I wasn't watching these guys. Right, so they came in from the rear. So a good thing I was actually paying enough attention. Because otherwise, Rusty would have been in trouble there. So, alright. So, yep, so they're all coming down. There comes the missile barrages as well. So an Icicle Eye gets his more snipes in. That's another hit, another good hit there. They're also just bouncing off each other from collision. So missile barrage coming down while this guy is standing still. Yeah, now he moved and backed off, so now the missiles were gonna miss, unfortunately. So yeah, those actually unfortunately missed. They hit nothing. Yeah, I gotta change this missile's build because this quiver missile is not for AoE explosions. So it actually missed, though it looked like it hit you. Okay, well, okay, that's lucky. Yep. He lost both his arms, the poor guy. Yeah, but that's when I started seeing these guys back here. So then after that shot goes off, then Icicle Eye turns and goes for these guys. Then Rusty also turns on these guys as well and tries to basically try to cut through this building at the same time. So, yeah, so sniped his legs down and caused the crash. So it stopped him from shooting. Just in case this got through. He was armless. Yes, he was armless. Just one word, armless. Yeah, so he was just having fun, as always. Icicle Eye's always having fun with this. So long as he's never getting targeted, he's fine. But you look at his health, right? Like his mech health, plus his pilot health. So here's as glass cannon as he can get. If he gets hit once, he's basically probably destroyed. That's why I have to be very careful with him in terms of positioning. So, yeah, I have to keep him at, like, long range as much as possible, so that way the AI is, like, trying to prioritize a different target. And if they try to shoot him, he can just dash away. So, that's kind of the whole point. So that's them out of the way. And then, yeah, then these missiles came in as well. So, you sort of see that, these guys were kind of screwed. Because he had missiles coming in from the right, Rusty's missiles coming in from the bottom, and then just Daka coming in from Dan's in front as well. So, yeah, he's dead. He's absolutely dead. As one does in a mech, armed with basically a rail cannon. Yep, pretty much. Alright, let's bring it home. Good job, team. We've done the liberation. It is all done and complete. Very nice. Talk about piling on the missiles. Yeah. Okay, explosion radius does not help. I think accelerator helps, actually. Potentially. Alright, so Dan levels up. So you did take a bit of health damage, though, but otherwise you're fine. Bob casually jaywalks across the battlefield, yep. And Rusty levels up as well. And we got Dan. That was Dan. It was Hecaton that leveled up. This one's Dan. Yep. Then Icicle Y also levels up. And at max fatigue as well. Alright. So I got our unit core. A light Tsubasa torso. Nice. Oh, a lot of blue Tsubasa. That's pretty good. And a new sword. New blue expanded mag. Nice. Okay. So we'll grab that back because that shield's really good. I do like that one. Okay, so that's a blue unlock for Tsubasa, though. Composite on light is useless. I'm not going to bother with that, so that's gun. That's done. Okay, then a blue midway sniper rifle precision 2. Ooh, I might take that. That's a pretty decent midway, because one of the issues with the midway was the scatter. So precision might actually help here a lot. So, okay, good stuff. Composite 3. Nah, that's not really going to do much, is it? Although capacitor Mark 3, I think I'll get it just for the capacitor. That's a really good capacitor. Alright, so then scrap the other greens. Okay, so... Okay, we unlock the Flux. Yep, that's fine. So Flux is now... Blue Flux is unlocked now. Good. Nope. Solace. Barrier plate 2 and plated... Well, plated 1's useless. Barrier plate 2 is not that bad, actually. Nah, I can do better than that. Okay, so it's got to keep an eye out for... Okay, improve cooling 2 on this one. So, how are your arms, actually? Improve cooling 2, improve cooling 2. Okay, so you don't need another one. Composite 2 Helg. Okay. That seems like a good pickup, actually. So I can still level that up if I need to. Actually, no, it's level 6. What am I doing? At this point, just shred the rest of this. That is a heat vent, though. I might take that for the heat vent. The rest of this can go. Okay, another Lancer repeater. Oh! Yeah, okay. Supercharged 3 is nothing to scoff at. Accessory Ajax. Composite shield. I think at this point these are too low level. I'm probably not going to bother at this point. Just get rid of these. I cannot spell today. That's fine. Let's just scrap all the rest of the green stuff, because the rest of this I'm probably not going to bother with since heat's in block. That's an interesting module. Rusty spells better than text still. Listen. Yeah. All these can go. Also, the torso should be shredded too, because they give the most. Then weapons second, but I'm keeping an eye on my budget first. But by the looks of it, the rest of these are greys. Plus that one. Okay, so now we do the weapons. Might be able to shred everything almost. Why I didn't have those earlier. That's fine. So I got basically room for one more. So in that case then, probably heavy arm I think might give you the most. And that's basically it. That's a lot we're picking back. 5,000 common, 223 uncommon, 32 rare. That's not bad. Yeah, I can't do any more than this. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, okay. Give me all that shit. Alright, so with the last stronghold falling, the enemy's in full retreat. Nice, okay. Okay, good. Alright. So all you guys are tired as hell, but you're going to be getting a good long rest soon. Alright, let's have a look. So, Hecaton, you got overcharge, so increased weapons damage. So just in case you're not knocking out well enough, you can knock out even harder. Okay, then Rusty gets second wind. Max speed is further increased, winning collisions heals the pilot a small amount. That doesn't help you at all. But alright. Okay, Icicle Eye. Over critical and sauna enthusiast. Right. I mean, that's a higher crit. The higher crit. I think we were going to go with that Icicle Eye, weren't we? Like when we saw that before. Like, sure, it hurts your XP, but that's a. So. Yeah, you did. Oh, hang on. I'll just type it in. Make it easy for you. Just ask him in chat because he hasn't got his audio. Make it nice and easy. Okay. So over critical. So yeah, that's gonna be spicy. All right. Cool. All right. Don't really need much more XP at this point. No, you do an absolute metric ton of damage already anyway, so. Okay. So at this point, we head back to the front. Actually, wait, can I get upgrades while I'm here? I can. I want to do something here specifically. More projects to be built. So I could build one more thing. So I could do parallel printing or faster overdrive speed. And we'll go parallel printing. That one is actually, that one didn't even require a freaking core, did it? No, it doesn't. It still doesn't. Sure, let's fully upgrade that then. Okay, so then smaller camp duration, maybe, but no, I like being able to move faster. Because really, I don't think we need to worry about camping too much, so therefore like, we're not going to be utilizing it as much, so I think we go for... Maybe we increase overdrive speed. Either that or we do heat dissipation for being able to overdrive again. No, we're only going to be doing it like usually once per jump anyway. So, I'll do this then. It's going to use the majority of our rare resources though, but that's fine. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to build anything now at this point. So, let's detach everything. Okay. So let's go to that unit real quick. So currently the one you got is a level 8 one, yeah. The level 8 one has supercharged 2. Yeah. So the new one we got was supercharged 3. So right now it doesn't do as much damage because it's level 6, not level 8. But, yeah. But we got the new midway. That could go to, Scope Dog. If we wanted to go for a midway instead of the lock. So you lose your unstable. But it is like a much better in terms of long range. And it does more pilot damage. Yeah, the damage drop is not that bad. I'm fine giving you that one. Alright, so in that case then, you need... You don't need to worry about scatter too much. Is it accelerator again? It might be. Or I could make it shoot 3 times instead of 2. That actually increases the damage by a ton. Yeah, that's fine. I'll stick with that. Yeah, this one I'll have to upgrade. But I don't have the resources yet, I don't think. So we'll hold on to that for a later date, probably. Yeah, if I try to do it now... Or if anything, I can even give this to Lars, actually. Actually, I can. It's a flat upgrade for him anyway. And so upgrading it... Oh no, I can at least upgrade at least once. Yeah, max it out. Okay, there we go. So now you've got a your own railgun sniper rifle. So there we go. That's pretty good. All right, so yeah, it's composite 3. I'm gonna touch that. That's fine. And we have capacitor Mark 3 now. So, who was using the capacitor? I think it was Bob that was using one, wasn't he? Yes, he was. So I do this, Your overheat threshold goes up by another 10. So at least you can do you can probably do a third shot maybe in the end of the round maybe, but at least makes it a little better. Could change from heat sink to heat vent now. So I do have that now. You can still shoot twice, but now if you want to actually shoot even more, you can just plant your feet in heat vent and then shoot a third time. That works. Yes, for you. Because Icicle Eye doesn't really need it per se. His damage is insane already, so I might as well help you out. He doesn't need extra. Yeah, because this was for helping with heat dissipation, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's probably this has got improve cooling 3. It's actually worse on heat dissipation, but not by much though. It also slows you down. There's an upgrade on the arm as well. I guess I'll give you that. Yeah, you just got the light left arm. It just seems funny, but that's just how it works. Okay. Do appreciate where my gun gets that bit much more extra killy and stuff. Well, you're about as killy as Icicle Eye now, almost, I'd say. So, although he's got his big percentage increases, you don't. So you'll do as much as you can, at the very least. 'Cause yeah, in terms of yeah, you in comparison, you do have like plus 50% damage. So for long range. So so you've got a bit of a jump, but when you put it in next to this, he's a bit ahead, but that's fine. That's just how it is. You might who knows, you might even catch up because you're also a sharpshooter. So yeah, just hope. Okay, yeah, so it's improved cooling. Right, that's for the thrust and damage offset, that's right. That's because, oh yeah, composite actually does give you speed, but your dash is about the same. So yeah, dashing is what you're kind of doing anyway. So I can still give you this. Then maybe just drop power instead. Yeah, that might be better actually. That'll work. If only we could reroll classes. Yeah, if only we could, but no, we can't in this game, sadly. It is unfortunate, but that's just how it goes. Is this one the one that's got cooling? Yeah, that's why I've got it. Yeah, so keep the cooling. Although we have improved cooling 3 arm. Yeah, most likely the two good still. Alright, all fine. Alright. Cool. Scorpion's still fine. Okay, now I also gotta go back to... Alright, where are ya? That wasn't Dan, it was Hecaton. Sorry, Bandit. Okay, so Get rid of payload. We need something. We need something else with this. So, what if I did that? 8 missiles. That's probably better. Just 8 missiles to DACA the enemy. Either that or accelerator to make it go, make them fly faster. Or even then, it's not even that much, is it? 20 to 26. I mean, it's like two more missiles, or make it move a bit faster. You can also remove the quiver if you want to. I do like the quiver. The quiver's nice. The quiver is very nice. I think we'll go accelerator. Make the missiles move faster. Because you've got fire rate on this thing. With your heat vent and everything. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm fine you keeping the quiver. I honestly am fine you keeping the quiver. Because you actually have some pretty good use for it. Just the thing is, I just got to be careful with not firing it directly in front, as in like in the direction. Because I think like firing the missiles while you're like going to the side or something is fine. Like in comparison to where you're shooting from. I think it's just so long as the missiles weren't firing directly ahead. Because by the looks of it, I think the missiles were like letting go just in front of where its direction is going to be firing from. So I think that if you're doing it from a side, like doing it from the, like, you know, going to the left and then firing forward, that I think would work. Because I did see that it was still succeeding while you moved backwards a little. So I think it's just don't run forward with this thing. So yeah, don't run with a missile launcher, chat, unless you're walking with one like Rusty is. That's your best way forward, I guess. All right. Still decent though. Yeah, that's right. You're heavy. Yeah. Start like just cycling through them because I think we still had. Yeah, because you already had. You've got basically improved cooling on everything right now, don't you? Oh, that hurts your dash bad. Yeah, not doing that. You have no cooling power. You don't need cooling power, but I mean, you got the heat sink and the heat vent. So for now, you're fine. But if you prefer, I could give you the Blackbird. You just lose the heat vent, though. So I'd have to switch out the heat sink to the heat vent. If you wanted to do that. That's improved cooling 3, and that gives you an extra 1. Just one on the heat dissipation. That's mainly it. I don't think it's worth it. Heat vent is still much more useful, so I'd say just keep what you've got. Honestly. I'm gonna have to check. Actually, you got this arm as well. Cooling 3, but. Ooh. I mean, your dash is still relatively okay, but you lose your weight reduction. Yeah, even with improved cooling, you actually lose it. That's just weird. So it's really not, yeah, it's really not good for you. So it needs to be on light for that to really be useful. Yeah, okay. So specifically, yeah, Gambit could use it. Hey, Pixaris, good to see you. How you going? Yeah, I guess it's gonna go to Gambit then. So instead of the plated one here, I can give you the new Blackbird that gives you improved cooling. Okay, then. Yeah, and then plate up. Yeah, I really should be using things where I can. You still got the heat vent, so you're fine. I could scrap this Blackbird to get access to another one, and I could just build another one. But I don't have the resources right now. I'm pretty sure I can't build one. I don't even know how many I need, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't because I got 5 rare components. I'm not going to risk it. So I won't bother with that. Okay, so... yeah, we have those light legs, which I think I got that mainly for the module, right? So... nah, it's actually better to have the hydraulics. I think, right? Yeah, it's better to have the hydraulics. Yeah, keep that. That's fine. You already got a heat vent, right? Yes, from this one. Download more RAM to the frame. It'll work, trust. Hmm. So I want to have barrier integration 3. That's all it really had. Then you lose the lightweight pod, so you don't get the mass lost. And it's already higher in mass. Nah, it'll slow you down too much. Nah, if you take that, you're gonna become a medium, which I don't really want. You don't want you to be medium. Definitely not. Okay, that's the overdrive. Could switch you out to the Helg. So the overdrive reactor, you still move quite far. What's the... no. Yeah, switch to that one. What's the overdrive one again? Oh yeah, so lower heat capacity. That's not really that big of a deal. Okay, so... go back to that one, drop everything. So grab this one. So the overdrive one's pretty decent. Okay, then give you standard plate to give you more of that. Then the lightweight pod increases your speed. Then I believe it was flashpoint that I gave you before. You got 19 speed, so the dash is fine. You get in a position with your railgun repeaters, then you're fine. Yeah, dispersing, that's why I kept that one. Yep, okay. It's at least a start. Alright, so... yeah, we still got stuff that are cooking in the oven at the moment. So, alright, let's get to the resupply point, and I think we'll finish on this, and then I think I'll wrap up for the night. So once we look at our new region, that'll be it. Alright, let's get out of here. Another region liberated. Okay, well, I'm definitely going for the rare components and unit cores, I think. 2 unit cores to help get the last of the upgrades sooner. I like it. Okay, 5 rare, that's it? Fine. You can drop off the quiver of the... I'm fine keeping the quiver. I want to test it out some more. I'm fine having it on Hecaton for now. So, okay. So now, we travel. We don't need pilots, we travel. Okay, we got options. Alright, so we've got experimental forces here, and then reserves here. So this is... Ooh, okay. Alright. Interesting. So this is the short... Okay, so this is basically a shortcut to getting to the capital, I guess. But that's also a tough one. It is more experimental stuff, though, but that is... that's pushing... That's going to be pushing into a challenge run. So according to intel, some of Cascade's best equipped squads have been deployed to this province. Taking it will be a challenge, but a victory could greatly weaken the enemy and open a direct path to the capital. So as vulnerable attack has been designated a priority target by Freedom Forces. Reliance on numbers, conventional armored vehicles and missile launchers. Unsophisticated adversary, often utilizing incomplete mechs, missing one or both arms in favor of backpack weapons. Damn. Alright. So elite divisions equipped with exotic mobile armor and cutting-edge energy weapons that can apply status effects. Deploys advanced elevated tanks in place of conventional armor. Do I do mid-ball? Do I have balls, chat? Do we have balls? We going for the experimentals, the level 9 experimentals? I think we got balls. We got some pretty big balls and a lot of firepower on our side. So let's go. Fuck it, we ball. Okay, according to 3F Intel, the province ahead is a target-rich environment. Cascade forces entrenched themselves here early in the occupation, resulting in a large number of high-ranking officers, elite squads, and strategically important bases in the region. It's going to be a challenge, but the risk will be worth it. If the 3F can take control of the province, it could open up a direct route to the capital. Well, unless 11 is involved. And a chance to shatter if 11 is involved? Maybe not at all. That blade is not as good as you say. So I'm absolutely balling. Let's do it. This is gonna be interesting for next one. So alright, so takeover, armor, medium armor, short range weapon, uncommon components, and thruster subsystem. Okay. Rare components. Okay. So then mech ambush. Transporting valuable supplies using mechs, ambush the convoy and stop the cargo run on mechs, neutralize and or evade the escort. Okay. I mean, rare components is always nice. We actually are low on that now, so we probably could do that. Or elimination for... Ugh. That gets you nothing. I mean, it gives you... It gives you the most salvage, I guess, but... The actual rewards from that is not as high, but that's got the most amount of enemies. I guess we just work our way up. So we can go... So I think we go to the... Potentially go for the ambush. Potentially. Just to get the rare components, because we are low on that right now. We're low on everything, really. I mean, can I actually upgrade any further? I technically can. So I could do improved dissipation. Or I could save up for the cruise speed 4. I think if we get a third unit core, then I'll probably get that. So for now, I think this is fine as is. I'm just not building enough to require this to be a thing. So even then, I can't even afford it anyway. So okay, cool. All right. Well, this is gonna be an interesting province to deal with that we're gonna be dealing with next time. So, all right, I will save it here. And so Mitbole or Mitbol. I'm probably mispronouncing him like crazy, but all right. Well, that was damn fun, man. I absolutely love this game. Absolutely love this game. Just when the plan comes together, it's just glorious to watch. But yeah, really at the moment, the only thing I really need to just improve is my missile usage. That's mainly all I got to do. So because yeah, Icicle Eye just absolutely just flatlining half the enemy at least is just insane. Then you got Hecaton basically just walking up and just doing some sucker punches with that mighty anti-personnel shotgun of his now. So if you get someone in the back, it's like even if it's like at a longer range, he's probably gonna get them in terms of like a knockout anyway. So he doesn't even have to like go right up next to him anymore. It's just more like, do you want to guarantee that he goes down? You do that, but he doesn't have to anymore. It's more going to be for everybody else that needs to do the potential pilot damage or anything like that. So in terms of if I was playing on hard mode, Hecaton is perfect right now. So I just basically send him around like as many missions as possible, and he just keeps going for knockouts. And if he can't do it, then I give that shotgun to Dan instead. He'll do it next and stuff like that. So, but yeah. So that's it for tonight, I think. So next stream that is going to be coming up is going to be this Friday at 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. We've got we've got a new mission lined up. Here's hoping things go well for it. But it is an Alien Fortress one, so we're probably going to have some additional tough enemies in that one. So it's going to be interesting if we can pull it off, because we need to get to a vehicle, open the door, and basically hack the crate. That's basically what we got to do at the moment. If I crash and die with that heavy shotgun, give it to the next guy. Yeah, I don't think he will, but because I'm playing as careful as possible, because even like this far into the game so far, I've only gotten one trauma. Everybody else is still good. And the one who got the trauma was the one with the incredibly squishy mech, so I could have gotten another one, but or at least one of my mechs would have gotten a fracture if I didn't save scum, because I just didn't realize, oh yeah, meltdown. So therefore I was like, yeah, okay, I'll just start that again and try again, because that was just a really dumb move, because I did that basically like turn 2. That wasn't great. So yeah, it's gonna be so Friday next stream for XCOM 2, if you want to jump in for that, where it's I play with over 1,000 mods with interactivity as well. So that's what the channel point system is. If you were glancing at that, if you're from Glave's stream especially, where you can actually put in for enemy squads or friendly squads to either help me or hinder me or whatever, and also, even if you don't even have the points, there are polls that show up every 5 turns that you can actually vote on what shows up as the next drop ship. So you got plenty of things that you can take part in throughout the mission. Because yeah, missions they take a long time with this kind of system. So yeah. Okay, that meltdown's a fair reaction to No, it's because he was up front and he was gonna take like 1 or 2 heavy hits, so I dashed him down, and he was overheating from that. But this was where I was basically thinking that about the whole having stabilize available to you at all times. It'd be like, okay, I dash down behind the building and then remove the meltdown and just sit there. Like, that actually would have worked, but unfortunately I couldn't do that, because it's only if you got a status effect at the end of the round that stabilize becomes available. So if it's anything on a mod wish list that I would have, it's that. Like, have stabilize like open at all times. So therefore, if you actually got something that instills statuses on yourself, especially meltdown, then you can basically counter it at the very least, or at least preemptively counter it, because you're like planning out the next 5 seconds anyway. So basically, it's like, okay, I know this is gonna make me melt down, so I instantly just go, okay, do that, then just immediately just start stopping the meltdown with stabilize. Like, just seems to make sense, like from a lore perspective anyway. But yeah, that's just how it is. So yeah, But yeah, yeah, if you're not gonna be here Friday, then Sunday we're gonna be trying out a game that's in the works at the moment. We got engaged by another dev to try out one of their new games called I believe it's called 8 More Lives. So it's kind of a hex-based RPG, kind of supposed to be similar to Battle Brothers. Yet I never played that yet. I didn't get around to that at some point, but yeah, apparently it's basically going to be probably cat folk with armor and swords, so that's going to be interesting to see how that plays. But yeah, very early build though, so we'll take what we get from the gameplay with a grain of salt. But I'm excited to always try something new, especially if it seems fun. So yeah, looking forward to that for Sunday at 7:30. Then more XCOM 2 for Monday at 7 p.m. as well. And for the next session of this, if you want to see how this goes, tune in on next Thursday at 7:30 p.m. So not Wednesday, because yeah, different weeks I have different things on, so therefore I can't do the same day each week. So okay, now let's see if we can raid. Let's see who's on at the moment. Give me a quick refresh here. I was really worried that the ad break was going because it just had a timer on there. No, it's good now. Alright, raid channel. Alright, so I see at least Wasp is on. Playing Crimson Desert. Got Quest playing Stone Shard. And Will Finjar playing Baldur's Gate 3. Okay. We haven't raided Quest in a bit, so... At least in a little bit. So we can go to him. He's playing currently Stone Shard at the moment. So yeah, but so I think he was actually off for a little while as well. So he's back on at the very least. So okay, so we can send you over to him. We'll go and say hi to Quest, and I'll get going to bed. So all right, we'll start the raid right now and send you across to him. Let's go. Done. All right. So, okay, thank you very much for watching tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all had fun. Great seeing everybody as always. Appreciate the ongoing support. Again, thank you for the subs and gifted subs. It's really awesome. Thank you so much. And for new followers, like Hedonistic Sensei as well. I'm sorry that I missed yours as well, so thank you for the follow. But yeah, hope to keep the follow for and see you guys for future streams, because we're always happy to have new people in the community. But for all of you who chose the time to hang out with me, even after, especially after the raid, thank you every single one of you, and I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. So you all have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you're in the world. I'll catch you all next time. Bye for now, everybody. This is Tech Knight Zero, signing off.